Hello everyone, welcome back to another Manor Lords video. Today we're going to be exploring a brand new map and all its brand new features in the latest update. And one of the brand new features of this update is featuring AI opponents, so we'll get to see them build their own village, their own town, and eventually their own kingdom. If you guys are enjoying these Camp Kingdom style videos, let's get this one to 500 likes to unlock the next one. And if you guys also wouldn't mind, our new goal is 45,000 subscribers as we have officially hit 40,000. Thank you guys so much for your support. And without further ado, sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and let's get right into the video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Manor Lords. Today we're in a brand new map, probably one of the most beautiful maps I've ever seen in this game. Like Winding River, High Peaks were great, but there is a lot of great new maps available to us. Like this is absolutely beautiful. You got giant peaks, giant little cliff faces, and in our own little region here, I can imagine a giant castle right upon this this little cliff face here. Let's see what we have available to us. So obviously we are going up against one AI opponent, and that is brand new to the game. Let's see where he's building. It looks like he's already kind of started off here. He's got some roads, and apparently it's kind of working well. I've played this game and I've seen them kind of build the town, and they're doing some pretty good work, I'll be honest. I'm a little bit jealous, and they've actually already got a little bit ahead of us, so we'll have to get started here. We also have our off-map adversary that have been kind of throughout the game in every single update. So they're going to be attacking us, going to be attacking them, attacking us, and taking all of these little bandit camps. So we'll definitely have to get on top of that. But just like look at this new map. Like it's just absolutely gorgeous. Like look at this little valley in here. How cool is that? Okay, enough of that. Let's get back and kind of see what we have available to us. So this is brand new, like all these little artsy things. You can kind of see we have clay, we have iron, and we actually have a pretty good start here. We have rich berries, wild animals, and now that actually kind of matters, you have a rich stone deposit, because you're going to need a lot of stone. So rather than just getting a stone gathering camp like you'd normally get, we have a quarry now, and that is only available if you have a rich stone deposit. So we can put a quarry on top of this. Like I can probably just get it somewhere nearby. Obviously we'll need some planks for that. But yeah, having a rich stone deposit actually matters now. Let's kind of get started with where we'd like to build everything. So obviously we're kind of started in here. We have our homeless people's tents. Like I said, I'd like to have a castle up here. So I'm probably going to have, I could probably just continue this King's Road into this general area. I'll probably just have it maybe going, or I could probably even have it kind of going down there. Just to kind of get started off with a nice natural little path kind of going throughout here. And then I could build some stuff along here as well. But I just like to imagine a nice little natural path going through here. And kind of just back to our King's Road there. I think that looks pretty good. And then we can branch off of that and kind of come back into our town. So I'm probably just going to get a nice little path kind of going this way. And I could probably even follow our little lines. That kind of shows us where the hill is going. And then I'm going to get going up the hill and maybe kind of just back to here. And then maybe just going this way just to start off. I think that'll look pretty good, and I can kind of use this main flat area for most of our houses. Let's maybe start off with a logging camp. So obviously we have a bunch of trees available to us. This would be kind of cool to build down here as well. We definitely have lots of trees. We could probably have our logging. I don't want to go anywhere near here. There's not a whole lot over there. I think my best bet is to maybe go in this little valley. So I'm just going to have my logging camp. Maybe even, is this semi-flat here? I could probably put it right there. Woodcutter's Lodge, I can get that built up. Let's maybe get our berry hut situated. And if we're going to have our house here, I could probably put this just kind of like that. I think that would look good. We have our wild animals back here as well. So let's get a hunting camp. And this I could probably put maybe back here. And let's just get a couple of nice natural little roads going to here. So I think if I'm going to put my my granary, I'd probably put them maybe next to the trees here. Or I could also have them kind of going into our town a little bit and have them a little bit more central. Let's maybe decide that now. Actually, let's just get a couple of paths here first. So if I just get a nice little path going this way, I could probably even have it go maybe throughout here. And then yeah, I kind of like to have my storehouse here, granary here. And it's a little bit closer to all of our food, little resources here. So let's just get this like here, and then we can just go right back to there. I like that. Let's get a little path for this. I can't really get going through here, but that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Let's maybe go this way. Oh, it's kind of tight in here. Let's go this way. And if I have to get rid of a couple of trees, then that's kind of just what I'll have to do. I can swivel and go my way through this. I don't want to get too close to this because then I might get rid of it. And then let's maybe just get going up through here. And let's preserve this tree if we can. Let's just get going around. And then I could probably just have it kind of go right up next to that. I think that's pretty natural. Looks pretty good. We're also going to need a path for this. So let's maybe go just next to the trees here. Just so it's kind of covered, it's hidden by the wind. Just like that, right where that lady is coming out. I think that looks pretty good. Oh, this kind of hooks around. Sometimes it does that, so I might have to actually fix that, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'll maybe do that later. Let's maybe plot out where we'd like to get our granary. So like I said, I could probably have this kind of tucked in the trees here. I think might look kind of nice. Let's put that right there. And storehouse, let's get it just right in that little tree opening. And then I could just get a nice little path for both of those kind of coming out. Yeah, that's a nice little foundation. And what I usually like to do is get a second hitching post, so then I can get a second ox. So I guess what I could do, I could maybe have this for like stables, or maybe even have, what am I gonna do actually? I'm just gonna take a little path and get going out here. And obviously I'll need a path kind of going to our stone quarry there. But I'm just gonna put a couple little hitching posts in here. Let's take this one and move it just right, maybe even back in here, kind of in the trees. And then I can get another one, maybe right there. And I wouldn't mind getting rid of that tree, but let's just put this like over here. That's kind of a nice little tree. I'd like to preserve it if we can. And in fact, I might fix this right now. And we'll just kind of get going to there. And then curve along through here. And then maybe just back to our main town. Kind of just like that. Okay, that's a lot better. I like that. And now we kind of need to figure out where we want to get some houses. Let's maybe speed this up a little bit. Just until we get our logging camp built. Let's maybe set that to highest priority. As well as these. I'd like to get our second ox as soon as we can. That would be quite nice. It is raining, so all of ours are exposed stalks are getting damaged. Slash soaked. So that's definitely not good. You don't want soaked bread. Nobody needs that in their life. And then yeah, we could maybe get a couple of things already built up. Let's maybe get a worker there so they can start collecting all that. And then they're building that. We also have this done, so let's maybe get a couple of workers on there. What's new with this is you can actually see the durability days left, and you'll actually need tools for all of your buildings. So it actually gives you a reason to have tools now, and we currently have 9. So we'll definitely have to focus on getting some more. It's maintained. Let's get a couple of workers on here, and they can kind of, in fact, I might actually get a nice little road kind of going through here. Just to make logging a little bit easier for them. Kind of out into this opening. Might look kind of nice. Be kind of so cool to build some houses throughout here too. I don't know. We'll see what we can do, but let's just get a couple of trees cut down here. And I suppose we could just take out this whole big area. We'll start getting some timber, which will be nice. And these are also built, so let's get a second ox. That's going to be quite important for us. And then yeah, having this rich stone deposit is absolutely lovely. Endless underground deposits. Interesting. I didn't know that. So stone surface deposit 1168. So that's just your rough, I think it's what do you call it, your rough stone. And then if you get your actual dress stone and your rubble stone, that's what's underneath, and it's kind of endless. So that's kind of nice, to be honest. I definitely like that. Let's get a worker on our granary, and then we can start collecting some berries. Let's maybe free up a family here, so we have one unassigned. just for building a couple of things. And we already have 9 timber. So let's kind of take a look back and see where we'd like to maybe get some houses. I suppose I can maybe take this and just get going throughout here. Kind of just, even just to there. I think once you get going a little bit further than that, it's a little bit too steep. So let's maybe do that just for now. We can get some houses throughout here. Let's maybe do... I could probably even take this and go this way. And then I could probably have something throughout here. And I'm going to take this just really quick and go up. And then I might even take this up and then maybe kind of come back around and down to there. I think that'd look pretty good. That is our first little location for houses. So let's go ahead and build that. We'll get a couple of houses and I'll probably even turn them this way. Oh, we need a little bit more timber, do we? Yeah, I'd like to maybe have a couple more houses in there. So let's maybe get our well. And in fact, I could go right there. The perfect little location. Marketplace could probably go... What could I fit in here? Could I get like a little bread maker in here maybe? I think it's right here. Okay, when the time comes, our bread, our communal oven's gonna go there. I'm gonna put our marketplace right here, and it's right in front of here. I think that would look quite good. And we can get our houses here when the time comes. Okay, so if we're gonna build a quarry, we're gonna need, obviously we're gonna need some planks. So let's maybe get that next. Let's figure out where we'd like to get our saw pit. I absolutely love the little outlook of this so far. So let's maybe get this. I could probably even have it about right here. But we want a little bit more room because our ox kind of has to swing the log around. So let's maybe get our saw pit, maybe even just like right, kind of tucked. Right on the corner there, I think might be fine. That'll be nice and quick. And then we'll also need a logging camp. Or should we get some houses first? We don't quite need this. Let's actually save that just for a quick second. Now let's just get building a couple of things. We could also get somebody on our hunting camp, which would be nice. What you guys didn't know, and I guess I can show you this later. So in the hunting camp, you'd put them on there and eventually you would get some pelts, or what we called hides. That's in previous builds. They have changed the name to pelts, but you still have hides available. So you can get hides and pelts. Pelts do not turn into leather. I made that mistake in the first build. Nice little tip for you guys. You actually still need hides. So you get those from your goats, from your little animal pens on each little house. You do not get them from your animals anymore, unfortunately. So just a nice little tip for you guys. You can still sell the pelts, which is actually a nice little way to make some money. With our storehouse, I'm actually going to take a worker off of there. And then I can maybe get them on our hunting camp as we're talking about that. This is set to 12. Oh, there's only 16. That's like hardly anything. Let's maybe set this to like 10. I feel like they'll still repopulate a decent amount. So we're going to already get a little bit of hunting done. In fact, let's watch them hunt here. Let's see if they added any new animations for this. Actually, what's interesting... Oh, they're rabbits now. What? They're not deer anymore? Oh, that is so cool. I love that. Let's go in here and see if we can see any rabbits kind of running around. Do we see any little bunnies kind of running around? I don't think we do. Oh, there's one. Yeah, you hunt bunnies now. That's actually so cool. And what's interesting is you actually get small game from it now. So that makes sense. That's making a lot more sense. So yeah, you get your pelts now. It's a little bit different. Quite interesting. And what's interesting, we'll kind of see this when we upgrade. I think you can get dogs to help them do that. That's kind of what I've been told / what I've seen. So I don't know. I guess we'll kind of see. We're collecting a little bit of berries. We got 8 months of food, which is quite nice. I think that's definitely good enough. And we have 13 timber now. Let's get a couple of houses in here. Let's build some just up through here. And maybe I could probably use this as like our main kind of town. Let's maybe get about 5 houses in here. I think that would probably look the best. And then obviously these are in the way. They will go away once we get our 5 houses built to defeat our homelessness. We need 5 available living space for our little homeless people right now. So that'll be good. And yeah, we'll get our saw pit, which is built, but I kind of like to use timber to build a couple of other things before we get them taking all of that up. Let's maybe plot out a nice little road kind of going through here. This seems a little bit steep to me, but it would be kind of cool to kind of have it going there. So let's maybe take it up through this way instead. So let's just get going kind of just up through here. And then that kind of creates a path for this once we have that kind of ready to go. And let's just get going up throughout here. And I want this to look super cool. This is where the entrance to our castle is going to be. So we could kind of still, this is going to be quite steep no matter what. And in fact, I might actually do a nice little squiggly or jagged path kind of going up here instead. And then we could probably have, let's just go right there for now. And then I'll build this a little bit further up. And then I can imagine my entrance being like right through here. Let's just do that for now. I think that would look so cool. I'm so excited to build that. And then I'll probably have a little path going off of this as well. So obviously that's to come. Let's figure out where we want to build everything else here first. Homeless people's tents will be kind of gone soon. Can't really get that yet. Let's figure out how, or see how they're doing over here. They got some longer plots, which is interesting. You know, I kind of like their build. Like, it's kind of natural. Like, they got just nice little square things going on. I think it's cool. I like to have a little bit more rounded kind of edges with my paths, but the square is kind of cool. I'm digging it. I'm not gonna lie. So they got a little forager hut over here for your brand new mushrooms. This is a rich mushroom deposit, which is nice. They have a nice little path going out to this opening. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful game. And actually, what I pointed out in the last video, I want to point it out in this one too. You can kind of see the leaves on the path of where there would be trees from previous years. And then where it meets kind of an open field, those leaves kind of disappear. That is a brand new little graphic added to the game. I think it adds so much little realism and detail. Like, it's thick, you can see lots of little leaves on this path. I think it just looks so good, and obviously you can see them on the ground, but just adds a little bit. And obviously there is flowers in the field now, which I don't really know if there were before. Maybe I didn't notice it, but I think it definitely looks nice. Tons of little flowers. Love that, nice little detail. Let's go back here and let's speed this up a little bit, just so we can get some stuff built up. And then, you know what we didn't actually check for? We didn't check for fertility. Okay, I guess there's no point in it. There's not a whole lot. There's actually a little bit over here, and I find it interesting that, like, where there's hills, like, obviously this would be less fertile. This is actually decent, I'm not gonna lie. That's not horrible. And we have a little bit of barley fertility here, maybe. We can maybe do something, honestly. And of course up here, where I actually don't think we can build up here, which is interesting. Rye fertility a little up here, I don't know. There's something. We can maybe get something. I think a farm in here might look pretty nice, but we can see how that goes. We got a couple of houses coming up here. And I guess our goal is to maybe get our approval rating up as quickly as we can, to then get a couple more families. I think that would help tremendously. Did we ever order our second ox? Okay, we did. Yeah, there they are. There's one kind of going this way. Okay, we're almost done these little houses, but we need to kind of plot out where we'd like to have the rest of this. So I might take a little path, and then I could probably just have this come right back to about there. Something like that, and then I could have some weird looking little plots in here. I think it would look good, honestly. Let's go with that. We're almost done this last house, and then yeah, we only have one house to build there. Our homeless tents will disappear, and away we go. How are we doing with this? Oh, they're actually staying quite... Oh, generic storage, that's why. Actually, wild animals, these aren't deer anymore. I bet you, since they're rabbits, they repopulate quite a bit quicker, I would imagine, so. Okay, we have a new message here. We have an armament delivery, which is nice. And if you look up here, resources added to the inventory, spears and shields, 20 of each. So now we can form a little militia. We have about 10 men. I'm going to wait until we get about 20 and use up all those spears and shields. So I think that should be fine. we have a new upgrade, and this is what I wanted to show you. So you actually have the ability to, where is it? This one. Off the Vodkend. So new upgrade, Hunting Hound. Increase export price on minor trades, increase capacity for foraged goods. I think it allows you to have a dog on your hunting grounds. We were shaped by hard country. We come from far marshes where winters bite deep and the earth yields little without a fight. There we mastered the land's hidden bounty. What we carry to market, I thought that actually did something. I could be wrong. I don't know what it actually does. New upgrade, Hunting Hound. Okay, enables ordering a hunting hound for the hunting camp. Hunting hounds provide one small game every 7 days. That's not a lot, to be honest. If I'm going to get an actual, I could maybe do something with berries instead. Is there anything to do with berries? This one's like smithing, small holding. So enables converting burgage plots with backyard extension into small holdings like artisans, small holdings, families treat their backyards as a permanent job, increasing their yield. Oh, interesting. So they don't actually do anything else. So you could have like, yeah, a little farm, maybe vegetable garden. That's actually interesting. I like that. Okay, I think this one might actually be pretty good. It improves your stonemason station. So stone gathering camp, labor speed plus 30%, and stonemason station both also 30%. Increase their reduced castle planner costs. That's huge. So you'll actually not have to use as many resources for that. An ox handler speed increase. Oh my gosh, this is like the best one. So he'll actually move faster. Decrease labor speed for hunting and fishing, which I don't know why it would affect that, but whatever. Let's unlock that one. I feel like that would be a good one to get for us. Since we have our rich stone deposit, I think that would help us out. And do we have any planks yet? We don't really have a worker to do anything with that. This is kind of ready to go now. What I might do actually, I wish there's like little decorations. Like I'd love to have just a little kind of crossing going through here. But I'm just gonna leave it. I could probably get some houses all the way through here. Let's get a house going all the way this way. And then I could have just a bigger plot over there. Let's build that. I think that would look pretty good. And then I could probably even have a few going this way. I wouldn't mind that. With some decent sized backyards. Let's just get going straight across. Actually, no, I kind of hate that. I don't know. I like to build just like a little bit more curve to them. Just looks a little bit more natural. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build that. We have 6 timber, so I don't know how many we can necessarily get here. Let's get, yeah, maybe 3 houses might actually look pretty good there. Let's do that. While we're building that, yeah, that's going to be amazing to have all of those. Having another ox is going to help. And then the sooner we can get to 10 people, I could probably start taking out some of these little bandit camps you see around here. Like we got one here. Let's see these guys. They've picked a nice little bandit camp location. Kind of cozy in here. There should be about 18 of them, so we're going to have quite the fight. Oh, they're already fighting. Look at them. Who's going to win this fight? Doing a little bit of sparring with the hammers, and they're actually fighting. That's actually kind of insane. We are in a drought, as you can see. Everything's kind of brown, and if you look at fishing ponds, it is very bare in here. They've actually added a little bit of rock around this, which looks nice. Yeah, that's bare, so you can see fish. Well, I guess that should have lowered, but it probably will in a second. Yeah, a little bit of a drought going on. I love the idea of having a nice little village down here. And I suppose this could be our main little city settlement. I could probably build over here a little bit as well. And maybe have a couple of houses over here. But then yeah, I think this is the crown jewel. I'll probably have some houses leading up to this. Provided it's not too steep. I guess we'll kind of have a figure of that. I'll probably get like a path going this way and get some houses kind of around it. Like that's what you want. You want like little farmlands outside of your castle. I think that would look pretty nice. Yeah, we're in August. Let's maybe build a woodcutter's lodge because we're going to need one of those. And this I could probably have maybe just right there. Might be fine. And as soon as we get another worker, which might be soon, we are liked. So we have 60% approval rating. Those dirty bandits. They didn't take a whole lot, but once I get another family, I'll probably get them on our saw pit, which will be nice. No fishing available to us, so this is actually new as well. So you can still get a fisherman hut. You can get carp or you can get eels from the shoulder fish. So obviously this one is fish, and I don't know if the eels are on this one. Okay, you have eels here actually on the little river, which is so cool, by the way. Like, look at this. This little eels kind of going throughout here. And that's a rich one, so you actually have 408. So that's actually quite nice. I don't know what I'd even do with this. Like, you could have your fisherman hut up here and then build kind of over here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to build this. This is a nice little region because it's kind of really small. Everything's nice and compact. I think it'd be very efficient. The only issue I see is maybe with chopping trees down. You'd really have to be on top of your game with replanting trees if you're going to make that work. But I kind of like it. You could have a little town in here, castle over here or something, or whatever you really want to do. Nice little river. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a build there. I think that'd be quite nice. We did end up getting another family. So like I said, I am going to get them on our saw pit, just so we can start getting some planks for our church, for our stone mason's quarry. A couple of other things I think might be nice. And yeah, we got a couple of other things that we need to build up here. This must have been a hot summer if it's just this much of a drought. It's kind of crazy actually. I think I might actually plot out something throughout here. Like, I'll just kind of get a road going up through here. And then throughout this, I'll just kind of maybe come out like that. And then I could also maybe do something here, but I can get some houses throughout here. That might look pretty nice. I don't know what exactly I want to do in here, but we'll figure that out soon. We did have another family move in. And in fact, I might actually put them on our storehouse so we can start selling some wood. And the more people that come in, the more we can start doing, which will be nice. We actually have a bit more timber. We might as well just keep building. We got a couple little projects going on here. Let's maybe get a nice little burgage plot in here. I actually love that. 3 little houses throughout there. And I could probably have a couple of houses kind of going throughout here. And then maybe kind of just get going into there. Then I can get some houses throughout there. I think that'll look nice as well. The bulk of our town is starting to come to fruition here, which is nice. I'd like to figure out where we'd like to maybe get. Like, we're going to need a tavern eventually. Build some stuff. Do we have any planks yet? No planks yet. Okay. We did get another family, so what do we want to do? We could probably have... Yeah, we still have lots of berries to collect, so I could probably do that. Everything's nice and efficient. You can actually see their productivity now and their efficiency. So this one's 100% productive just because we are right next to the granary. How is this? I feel like this one's a little bit less. Yeah, 57%. A little bit further to go, but that is fine. Yeah, we're getting some nice little small game. Lots of berries, which is nice. And if you kind of see, we have 22 pelts now, so we can sell those. I guess sooner than later, I'd like to get... Now, where the heck is this? It kind of changed where everything is. There it is, our trading post. So let's maybe figure out where our nearest trade point is first of all. Basically nothing on this side of the map. Oh, there is one over here actually. That's so far away. There's one over there. I don't know what's closer. This one's downhill, so I don't know if that might be a little bit closer. I think probably this one. So let's get our trading post maybe in up here. But I think it makes more sense to have it kind of in our town. And in fact, could I fit it here? That would be pretty ideal. Let's maybe get it actually like right there. I think that's fine. We could still have it go through our town. And most of the time you go through the town to get to your trade point anyway. We have a ton of workers available. So let's get one there. Do we have any planks yet? Not quite. We need to get a little bit more. Oh, we actually have 28 people. Okay, really quick. I think this would really help us if we did this. So I'm going to get these guys, put them on standing ground. I'm going to go take a bandit camp. And if I can, you get a little boost for being in your home region. So I might kind of stay in our home region here. And I might even see if I can... Let's see if I can bait them, and then I'm going to go up on the hill just so I have that advantage. And let's just make sure we are still walking. Okay, here they come. So let's just go up on top of the hill here. Let's just go like right here. And then what I might even do, let's allow them to rest up. Let's do a shield wall. Just so they form up, just so they can absorb their original attack. And then I'm going to get them to push forward. Soldiers try to push forward with their full force. I think that'll be quite nice. Yeah, we definitely have the uphill on them here, so I think that should help. Okay, here comes the attack. The first little brute force attack. Okay, there we go. Now that we've absorbed that, let's push forward. This is very Spartan-like. I love this. Let's push forward a little bit. And now they'll start just absolutely slaughtering these guys. Hopefully, or we might lose. I don't know. If all goes according to plan. But we do have the up on them, so we still have 20 guys, but we are absolutely slaughtering them. They're dropping like flies. I love that. Let's zoom in again to see some more killing animations. Oh, got him. Okay, there we go. We didn't lose a single man. That's actually quite efficient, I'm not gonna lie. That might be my new thing. Let's go take this, and I might actually send this to our regional wealth just so I can start doing a couple of things. I think it would really help with our efficiency. Let's send that to our nearest town. So that gave us actually 8 pelts, which is nice, and we gained 184. So now we can get maybe a couple more oxen. And actually these guys are coming down towards us as well. Let's maybe just go in the opening here. And then maybe put them on shield wall again. Let's get them there. Put them on standing ground, and then they can kind of rest up. Let's order another ox while we're at it here. So I guess we'll probably need... We don't have any planks yet, which is a little bit... Yeah, what are they doing? Let's maybe get another worker on there. And then we'll need some wood. We are in November, so December is definitely coming up. Let's maybe angle that way. So let's see if we can take out these guys. We'll let our guys rest up a little bit. And in fact, let's maybe take them off of that just in case it affects their resting period. And let's put them on that quick. Okay, here they come. First little attack. Again, absorb. Shield wall. How do you even fight against that? Like, they got huge shields. Okay, now that one's done that, let's push forward a little bit. It's gonna take a lot of energy, but I think it'll work out here. Okay, there we go. Absolutely loving this. I love the colors of all their shirts and their little clothing. I don't know what you really call those, like man dresses. The little tights underneath. That's kind of cool. Oh, we're actually losing some men here. We lost a man over there, I saw. Yeah, we should be able to beat these guys if possible. Come on, gotta take these guys out. We have reigned victorious. Oh, last little stab there. So we only lost one man, which is nice. Let's go quickly take that, and that will be pretty nice. We actually got even a little bit more from that. You kind of get 2 little payments. Like, I think we got 184 and then 184, so kind of 2 little payments. I'm going to send this to our treasury, if we can. Just in case we get attacked, and then we need to use our resources to hire some mercenaries. Well, let's get these guys back. I think they've kind of paid their dues. Let's allow them to kind of rest up. And we need to get a couple of workers on here. Let's maybe just start taking out some trees. They kind of already started taking these out. Let's do maybe over here. Or just this whole area might be fine. And then honestly, what might I might have to start replanting some trees. So let's just get this like right there. So we can start doing that. We already have 11 families, which is amazing. And we have a decent amount of money here. Still don't have any planks. Oh man. I'm actually going to permanently assign an ox just for now. Yeah, they're kind of busy building everything else, which is fair. A couple of things to build. We're nowhere near close. We need to build a church, so hopefully we get some planks. Okay, let's get these guys back, and that's probably part of the reason, because we have most of our... Wait, whoa! Where those guys come from? What? Okay, off shield wall. Let's get set up right here, man. Get them on standard ground. Make sure they're off of that. Where the heck did these guys come from? Oh my gosh. Actually, I might have to set up back here. Let's set up back here. Nope. Oh my gosh. This is not good. Honestly, I might lose a lot of guys here. I'm gonna run back. Run back as fast as you can. Oh, I might as well just commit to it. Oh, this sucks. A lot of guys are wasted over here. I need them over here so bad. I'm gonna lose literally all my guys. Oh, I screwed that up. Where did these guys even come from? There isn't even a thing around here. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, I did not see those guys. Okay, we do have the upper hand on them. We are winning. Just as long as we don't lose too many guys. I wanted to get more bandit camps, but... Yikes. Come on, man. Push forward. Okay, we are winning, so that's actually decent. If we can at least rout them, that would be quite nice. Oh man, they came out of absolutely nowhere. A little bit interesting. Okay, come on. Fight them back. They should be routing soon here. Now we're at 14. 14 is not going to be enough to take them, but we do have these guys. We could go take that. Let's quickly make sure there isn't a bandit camp near that one before we go. That's the nearest one. Let's go take that really quick. We might as well take it. And then, yeah, honestly, I'll probably have to get some more in our treasury because we don't have enough guys here. So let's send that to our treasury just to get a little bit more for mercenaries. Let's get these guys back. Let's make sure we didn't bait any other ones. Okay, there we go. Let's get these guys back. That is quite a sad thing. But what we could do, we could use these guys. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Let's go take a couple of regions. Where are these guys coming from? Looks like up here, which is our enemy's region. Could go, I'll check in on them really quick. Build a nice little town. I could probably just burn it all right now, but I don't want to do that. Let's go take this little region. In fact, look how beautiful that is. I love that. Let's have our fight like right there. And then I can go take this and it'll probably pay for themselves. Like these guys only cost 30 regional wealth or treasury, I guess, money. And you'll probably get a lot more from it. Like it's kind of worth it. There's 2 in this region, so let's go take that. Here they come down the hill. So let's see, they're gonna start coming at us. And we are in December now, so hopefully... Oh my gosh, we got no fuel? Okay, they're coming at us. Let's quickly check this. I want to make sure we have some people working here. Are they working? Okay, they are gathering, so we should get something. It's just might be a little bit of a chilly start here. Gonna be a chilly start. So let's get these guys kind of charging up the hill. Let's allow them to kind of come down to us. Let's do a little charge here. Here we go. We should win this. We do have more men than they do. Come on, men. Spread out. Grab a man, pick a man, start dancing. Grab a partner. Can't even tell who's who here. They're probably fighting each other. Oh, that was brutal. I think that was this guy. He's like, yeah, cheer this little cheering squad back here. And the real men are up front fighting. I mean, they are hired mercenaries, so you can't expect much from them. Let's quickly clean these guys up. There we go. And I'm just gonna get one man, maybe these guys up here. And I'll take these guys and go collect that. No sense in sending both of them. And this I'll probably send to our treasury as well, just to really... And then it kind of pays for these guys. Let's speed this up a little bit, and let's go take this one as well. Lots of snow coming in here. Let's make sure we get at least to the flat grounds. Let's make sure we're not running. Okay, here they come. Here we go. Let's watch these guys fight. Let's watch this battle until every man is gone. Let's see some fighting here. Like, you got... I swear they're fighting each other. Like, I don't think they're spread out that much, are they? That's why I love this game. Oh, it's just so perfect. So cool. Little fighting animations. I actually love the bandits. Like, they got those classic little bandit hats, if you know what I mean. Those little perfect or purple little toques. I don't know. I feel like that's classic stronghold bandit. Oh, little charge here. How many guys are left? We are absolutely cooking these guys. We haven't lost a single man. That was in the last fight. So let's go take that. And we still got 10 days with these. If there's any other bandit camps, I mean, I would like to take them. Now let's send that to there. So now we have 500 regional wealth. Let's quickly see if there's any other ones. I could probably get over here quick enough. Let's get over here. And I might as well take that before anybody else does. What's interesting is usually these guys would have come out by now and attacked, but they haven't done that, which is interesting. And they haven't, I haven't seen them at all, in fact. Movement blocked. I don't know what these guys are doing. Okay, here they come. Let's form up a little bit here first. And let's preserve... Oh, shoot. We actually only have 1 day with these guys. I'm going to have to pay for them again. That sucks. Let's see if we can take... Yeah, I'm going to have to pay for them again. But honestly, it's worth it. Let's take them out. Come on, boys. Our guys are absolutely fatigued, so this might actually not go well. Yeah, we're losing a lot of guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, we did end up winning that. Just barely. Let's go take that and then make it worth it. Okay, let's claim this and let's send that to our treasury to pay for these guys. And then quickly make sure if there's no other ones. No, it doesn't look like there's any other bandit camps, so let's get rid of these guys. And that was quite successful. We actually got 2.1 influence. So if we wanted to, these guys haven't claimed any regions, which is interesting, but I'm sure they'll come eventually. Okay, we have 3 unassigned families here. So I could probably get them doing something. Okay, we get 80 planks now. That's amazing. And let's take them off of there. Let's maybe get the extra worker. Actually, you know, we probably need to get some tools coming in. So let's get a mine. A mine. Like Gimli. Let's get a mine there, and let's get a mine over here as well. Kind of built up. Highest priority on that stuff. And then I'd like to next upgrade these. And maybe even get another one. Let's see if we can get another one wherever they are. Hitching posts. Let's get one there. And maybe one there as well. Oh, you know what? We could probably get that too. A quarry. So I don't know how this works. Okay, you just build it kind of near it. So you actually need one of these. One of these. And in fact, let's maybe put it kind of just off to the side like that. And then you'll need a quarry. And I don't want to get rid of any of our rocks. Let's just put our quarry like right there and kind of see what that looks like. And of course, it got rid of all of the rocks. Wait, what? Wait, did that change something? I don't know. I might be able to get something from it. Let's kind of just see. It says we have no stone left, but we have endless underground deposits, so I don't know. Let's just see what it does. I might have to go back a save or something, but yikes. Okay, let's build a little path for that. And kind of just get going around that. And just to there. And let's get another ox. We build this stuff. I'm very curious to see what this looks like. So let's build that stuff up pronto. We have a lot of workers. Kind of more than I know what to deal with. We have lots of pellets. Let's maybe start selling those. We have our pellets. Let's export those. And since it's only a minor trade, it does not require a trade route to be established. However, we will be using our own men to do that rather than a merchant coming by. So let's just set this to honestly 0. There's not much else you can really do with pelts. So let's export those, get a little bit of money. And I suppose I could probably get some stuff. I could get a vegetable garden. I could get an orchard. Actually, this is a pretty big little plot here. Let's get an orchard there. And what's interesting is you don't actually need an orchardy from one of our upgrades here to do that now. You can kind of just do it. Definitely a huge upgrade there. Let's get a couple of vegetable gardens and then kind of get a little bit of variety here. Let's see if we can get some color pop. And then I need some of these to be upgraded. Like I feel like this could maybe be a blacksmith. Can't really upgrade them quite yet. Let's get maybe orchardy there. And that's going to cost a lot. So let's maybe just hold off a little bit. And now, since we have our orchardy, we can choose between our apple seeds, our pears, or our quinces. So they actually have different prices on them. Quinces provide a low yield. It takes roughly 2 years to reach full maturity. Pears provide a medium yield. And apples are high yield and actually a little bit cheaper than pears. But I'd like to maybe get both. So let's maybe get some pears there. And kind of figure this out. Let's slow this down so it's not skipping around. And these are medium yield, high yield. So honestly, I could probably get some cabbage, and it's just a little bit more expensive. Let's get some cabbage there. This one, let's get some carrots. And these ones are also available. Let's get some beetroots just to have lots of variety. And that really helps with variety. Let's get a couple more little plots here. And in fact, I think all of these I'll just get to be like vegetable gardens and all of that good stuff. That's going to cost a lot of money, and that actually ate up a lot of our planks. But I think that should be fine. We got about 3 months of fuel. And I don't believe that we can plant trees in the winter, so we'll probably have to wait. We're almost in the spring, so we're getting a little bit closer, and we have this built up now. A quarry, so I wonder if... Nope, that definitely got rid of all of the rocks. So hopefully they can do something. Let's see what they get. They might get both. But, yeah. I don't think... Let's just put a worker in here. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, they're just waiting. I think I screwed that up. So hopefully we don't need anything from that. But, yeah, I guess we'll kind of see. I think I definitely screwed that up. Let's see what they end up getting here from our quarry. Yeah, these guys are waiting. Oh, that sucks. I wasn't even over top of them. I think it kind of just glitched out and... Oh, no. But it is endless, which is nice. So let's get 2 workers on our quarry. You can kind of see them hacking and slashing away. This is a nice little shot for our intro, actually. I love that. Oh, she's taking a steep approach. Oh, she's gone. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Love that. Absolutely love that. So this was a giant waste of money, or planks. Let's maybe get another ox. Let's have 4 oxen. I think that'd be good. And now that we have these, we can choose. Let's maybe get some vegetables. Let's get some quinces. Maybe some apples there. Some beetroots. And I think that's all of them. This one we can also, let's maybe get some apples there. I think we should already have some trees throughout here, but yeah, I think that should look quite nice. I think we got all of those ready to go. So that's perfect. What do we need? So we need church access. That is next on our list for sure. And we have enough stuff for it. Where are we going to build this thing? I could probably even have it like, maybe even like right here. Would that be like a nice little spot, or maybe even up here. Let's maybe build it a little bit more central if we can. This is too steep, so that's not going to work. Let's build it right. Let's actually unsnap for a second. And let's just turn this just like that. Try not to uproot that tree if possible. Right there. Perfect. And that saved that tree, which is nice. We got our church built up. And let's just get a nice little path kind of going to there. And that will be our entrance for that. And maybe even right here as well. We get a nice little entrance. Okay, I love that. Lots of little trees coming up here, it looks like. You can kind of see them, just tiny, but they'll take about 3 or 4 years to grow to full size. That'll be nice, looking forward to that. These are actually reaching capacity a little bit. Berries should be growing soon with our rich berry deposit, and animals, they're doing good as well. What's interesting is you can kind of just keep them on there. Like, they're repopulating quite fast. So I kind of like that. Rubble stone and rough stone. Oh, okay, I just figured this out, and this is actually huge. You only need a quarry on rich stone deposits. They do both. So I think they get rubble stone and rough stone at the same time. So that's kind of amazing. It kind of got rid of how many is available. But I think that's only if you're going to use a stone gathering camp. But that's amazing. I actually love that. So we're going to have both available to us. And if you kind of look at this, we have a stonemason. So we need rough stone to create dress stone. And you actually need dress stone to make your castle walls. So we have a little bit of rough stone there. And I think you use rubble stone. What do you use that for? Oh, to create mortar. So we're gonna have both. So we're gonna need mortar as well for our castle. So yeah, we might as well start working on that. Should be selling a little bit of stuff there. What else could we do? We got one extra worker on there. I bet you... Yeah, fuel's a little bit slow. Let's do this actually. Let's get a couple of workers on here. And then they can kind of just replant all of these trees in this area. That'll keep them busy. Logging camp, these guys are actually kind of maxed out, aren't they? Let's just increase this area a little bit bigger, just so they have some extra stuff to do. And we only have 2 available living space, so I could probably think about building some more houses somewhere. Maybe even over here would be cool. I don't know. What would be cool? We need to focus, actually. Yeah, these are also available to have some workers on. So let's maybe get some iron. That's probably next on our list. Getting some iron. Actually, this would be a cool little space for some more little market stalls once this gets full. Yeah, we kind of need to focus on taking some regions here eventually too. Let's upgrade these. Where could we get some more houses? I could probably build some more houses maybe along here. That might be kind of cool. Let's snap to our road. Now let's just going right up to there. Kind of just, even right to there might be fine. Let's just get going right to there. We can get a couple of houses just like that. I think that'd be kind of cool, just right behind there. And then we could probably also fit some up here. This would be a nice little location for some.
This is heavier than it looks.
Oh, too steep. Okay, we can maybe go a little bit, still a little bit too steep. Let's maybe get going a little bit shallower. Still too steep. Interesting. Well, raiders are coming. Let's track their movement. Looks like 365 days till they arrive. I could probably... Is this too steep? I'd like to get some houses along here if I could. Potentially. No, I can get some. Let's do that actually. Let's get... Of course that's too steep now. Oh, what are you kidding me? Okay, let's actually start with this. Let's see if we can find a nice happy medium. A little bit further up. Okay, it looks like we can do that. Let's get a couple there. Okay, everything's going pretty well here. I think what I might even do, should we use some of our own guys? I'm gonna get some mercenaries. What do we have available to us? Okay, we have actually quite a bit of mercenaries. I'd like to see a battle here. I could either try and take these guys, or I could take this one. I'm kind of leaning towards taking this one. I think that might be, I don't want to take these guys yet. I don't want to see what they're capable of in building this. We have peace with these guys. I feel like they won't leave us alone. So let's maybe see if we could take this one. Let's get out some mercenaries available here. And in fact, I might actually get all of these guys. Because I don't know what they're going to send at us. Usually when they only have one thing or one region left, they send absolutely everybody. So let's get these guys right here. And we can kind of get set up and get ready for a battle here. I think might be kind of nice. We have limited resources, which kind of sucks, but I think if we get there fast enough, we should be able to kind of do something with that. So let's have a little battle for you guys. I don't know what they're going to send us. I'm a little bit scared to see what they end up doing, but I guess we'll find out soon. We're currently building our church still. A couple of houses have come up here. Let's get a chicken coop. Just for fun. Let's maybe get 2 of them. Let's get another little chicken coop there. And yeah, we have all of our guys coming this way. Let's kind of get set up here. So let's maybe start claiming this. Let's claim with influence. And kind of see what happens here. Obviously, we got a little bit of a trek here still. But I just want to see what they send at us. We have about 9 units or 8 units. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? What? Okay, what do I have? I have 8 units. They have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 units. Whoever say, what do they have actually? If we have better units, that might be fine. Like they have archers, but I think we pretty much match. No, we only have 6 units. Oh gosh. This might not go very well. Okay, that seems to be our battlefield. Let's get our guys set up here. Right inside here. So let's go right here. Kind of like that. And in fact, let's maybe let's thin this out a little bit. I don't know where they're going to come from, but if I can maybe even hold them at a choke point, I might have better chances here. So let's try this again. We got to be a little bit strategic if we're going to be successful. Let's have these guys on top of the hill. Oh, they can charge down here, can't they? Okay, let's maybe actually hide these guys in the trees. As well as our archers can also hide in the trees. And if they come close enough, I could even get the high ground here. But yeah, let's get set up here. Are there any other mercenaries we can hire? Oh my gosh. That is not good. So let's kind of just get in place here. And yeah. Are we in the battlefield here? Okay, battle has begun. So they're actually sending their archers right now. So what I might do is I'm going to take out their archers while we can here. And I'm going to set these guys to go on a missile alert. I only have 8 days with these guys. Okay, let's maybe press forward a little bit here. Let's see if they're going to start pushing us a little bit. I need them to push us because I won't be able to pay for these guys again. Yeah, let's start going up the hill here. That really sucks actually. And let's maybe get going up this hill. Let's see if we can kind of flank them. Yeah, if we can at least take out their archers, that would be nice. Let's do that. Let's spread them out a little bit. Okay, let's see if they end up coming up the hill here. If I have to pay for them, I think I could probably do it. Hopefully. If we have enough. So let's speed this up a little bit. We're actually losing quite a bit of archers here. Okay, yeah, they're raining down. So let's attack these guys while I have the jump on them. And then if I can take out these archers, Let's get these guys kind of around here. I actually have these guys kind of isolated as well, so let's attack them. While I kind of have them surrounded a little bit. If we can kind of make that work, I think we might be able to do something here. Let's take them out. Let's get a little close up here. Let's see some fighting. Not a lot to be seen there. Yeah, they have some soldiers kind of coming up on the hill here. Let's get a nice little cinematic of our new map. Okay, they are attacking us here now. Oh gosh, okay, let's maybe... I can't afford to be around them anymore. Let's maybe go... Let's shoot these guys. Come on, gotta win this. I gotta take out these are 2 retinue units, so if I can kind of take them out, that would be pretty ideal. These guys are completely surrounded now. Let's shoot these guys. Hopefully some of them fall off the cliff and die. Can we hire any other ones? We only have 3 days left with these guys. Okay, if these were 90, that's 180. We will be able to pay for that. Let's do some math quick. 180, that leaves us about 50 if we have to pay for them again. So I could get... Oh, that's literally it. Yeah, I might have to just... Actually, if I let some of them die, then I don't have to really pay for them again. So hopefully these guys die pretty quick. They got about 3 days for them all to die. Let's take out these guys. Let's start running around here. I might actually kind of use these guys to bait them, but these guys might do decent over here. Let's just attack all of them. I actually might make this work. Let's kind of go like this, and if we could take out this whole unit with our archers, that would be amazing. Okay, we broke them. I think we also lost a unit, potentially, but we actually have a lot of guys there still. Over here, we're doing actually kind of decent. Let's maybe just attack them. No, we lost both of them. But that's actually kind of ideal, isn't it? We lost that whole thing, so we won't have to pay for them again. Let's quickly order these guys. Let's quickly order these guys, because then that kind of gets them ready to go. And I might have to even run them in here. Oh no, we're losing a lot of guys here. Come on, I gotta take these guys out. Let's just keep running this way. Oh no, we need guys in here. Oh no, this isn't good. So we actually just lost all those guys. I don't think we're gonna make this work, to be honest. Let's maybe pause this quick. What do we need? So we lost all those guys. I might have to disband this unit, so then I don't have to pay for them again, which really sucks. And then I got these guys in here. That's good. And then I got these guys coming down. Let's see if we can order a little bit more crossbowmen. That's not gonna cut it. But if I have to at least keep them in the zone here. So I might have to actually keep these guys walking and keep them a little bit more fresh, if possible. Is this pretty steep? I guess it kind of is. Our battlefield has gotten a little bit bigger. Let's keep taking these guys out. Let's maybe run these guys back here. Their archers are going to start absolutely demolishing us. Yeah, we kind of took out this unit, which is nice. Let's get them running over here, and if I could at least stay in the zone, I kind of stand a chance. Let's maybe get these guys going out here. Yeah, these guys are gonna get circled. Come on, get going out here. Okay, those guys broke. I have to keep these guys in the fight, otherwise I'm gonna lose everything. Yeah, I actually might have to get these guys running. Let's get them right there. Now let's kind of just run away here. Yeah, they're gonna get slaughtered. I think we're getting shot from both ends here. Oh, I have to keep them in the fight. Either way, I don't think this is really gonna work. No, that's battle loss. Oh, that sucks. No way. Oh, I'm so close to getting these guys in here. Okay, can I at least use them for like mercenaries or something? Any brigands around here? Oh, that's crazy. There's no way. I was so close to being able to make this work. Like, I feel like I could have picked these guys apart a little bit, but no, I'm gonna have to get rid of these guys. That is quite unfortunate, everyone, but we had a nice little battle on our fans. I feel like if I could have got those guys there in time, I might have been able to make that work, but alas, I don't think it's gonna happen. Definitely in the future, I'll definitely make that work. I'm a little bit curious about this. Once these grows, you'll see your quinces, your little pears and apples. A little bit of color pop in here. Never hurt anybody. Oh, that is so sad. I really wanted to make that work. But yeah, we're getting some stone here, which is nice. Do we have... Yeah, we got lots of rough stone. And we have some rubble stone as well, so that's quite nice. Oh, I'm actually so sad about that. Oh, well, I guess. Let's get maybe another storehouse right here. And then if we can, I'd like to get some more planks. Yeah, let's maybe get a couple of workers on here to get some planks. Our church is done, which is nice. That actually looks so good. Let's do a little cinematic here. Yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Nice little location for that. And I don't think... Yeah, we did get our paths there. Yeah, that's good. Well, that's a little bit sad. What I might do... We actually like our paths there. Very, very sad. Okay, I'd like to get... Do we have a couple more families coming in? I think we will pretty soon here. The berries are growing, which is nice. Pollination teaming, so they're going to be growing quite fast. So we might as well keep getting those. And hunting camp, I don't think they're really doing anything right now. They're just waiting. In fact, oh, they're repopulating pretty fast here, so they might be able to get something done. Yeah, I need to get somebody on our mining pit up here, because then I can start making some weapons. But our church is done, so I think I should be able to upgrade some houses once I get some planks. And we are growing that, which is nice. Yeah, I really want to get... Got 5 months of fuel, so let's get a couple of planks. If we can. And we have a decent amount of money, so let's maybe get another ox. So now we have... What do we have? We got 5 oxen, we got 6 chickens. I love that they count. Got the little chickens running around here. I like that. What the heck just happened? Oh, they put some food on the ground for them. A little bit of a building issue here. Let's maybe get something there when the time comes. Okay, we did get a family there, so I'm going to quickly get them on our mining pit to start getting some of that. And then hopefully we get some planks soon. I might even have to permanently assign one on here. What are these guys doing? Waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for. Oh, they're sick. You would be sick. Okay, what if I got another family on here? Are they sick? Okay, now they're crafting, so they should be able to... Well, that's crazy. Sickness is actually in the game now. So now, if I go over to our forager hut, if you allow foragers to grow herbs, herbs help with sickness. So let's get that. That's actually so cool. Whoa. Where are these guys going? Oh, there's a bandit camp down here. Ooh, that's juicy. Hopefully they don't attack us. But what I might actually do, I'm going to get these guys out really quick. And I might have to kind of sneak in back and take that once they're fighting these guys. I didn't know that bandit camp was there. So those guys are going to be kind of walking the lands. Oh, these jerks. 12 units, like, are you kidding me? How do you compete with that? That's crazy. Okay, so these guys are coming down. I think we could probably... Yeah, we could probably take that out. Let's send them down just when they start coming out. Like, there we go. They're coming out now. Let's get them out now. And let's rush them down at the hill. Hopefully they continue to press forward. Let's rush in and take that. Okay, they're currently coming for us, actually. Oh, no. This isn't good. Okay, yeah, go for them. Okay, there we go. They're going for them now. Let's see if we can go take this. And hopefully these guys don't attack us, but let's go take that really quick. Please, 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 Russian. Okay, perfect. Let's send that to our treasury just so we can keep a little bit of money available in case these jerks ever attack us again. Let's get these guys back up the hill. Okay, I love that. And now we can start upgrading a couple of houses. Obviously, we'll probably have to upgrade our well. Let's maybe get this one upgraded because I like to maybe make that my blacksmith. And this one I could upgrade, but that doesn't have a backyard extension. So let's wait until we can upgrade this one. And then we can maybe get a joiner's workshop there. But we don't have any available workers. Let's get these guys back. Let's maybe free up somebody. Like we have 2 planks here, or 2 people on here. Yeah, hopefully those people will not be sick anymore. Let's get them back to work. I really need to build up a little bit of an army here, so that doesn't happen again. Looks like these guys are kind of standing guard on their region there. But while they're kind of doing that, I'd like to get this upgraded pretty soon. Let's maybe get that kind of going before we start. Let's get that upgraded. Maybe get another upgrade on our town. How many times can I say upgrade in the next 5 minutes? We can do any of one of these houses if we want, but I think, yeah, they already have little backyard extensions. So let's focus on just building this, and then we can upgrade this house. I think that might be good. I like that. These are chicken coops. I'm going to keep them chicken coops if we can. But yeah, this is good. Getting a little bit of stuff. Hopefully they plant lots of trees in here. Make sure they have a nice big area for planting. Just like that. Okay, our stone well is done. That was actually pretty quick. We got that ready to go. And now we have water access to here. We can upgrade that. And now we can make this a blacksmith. And over here, we could get this to be our joiner's workshop. Probably even upgrade a couple more houses here. Let's do these. Why not? Start getting a little bit of variety. We got quite a bit of planks, which is nice. So I guess we'll keep them on there. What is interesting is we don't have any more tools. So let's maybe order some. And what's nice is they are a minor trade. So let's maybe get about 4 of them. Because we're going to need to get, like we did get our blacksmith. But we're going to need another tool. Unless we, oh, we can just get a joiner's workshop actually. We don't need a tool for that. But if we did want to get, we're going to need a tool if we want a bloomery. And we'll also need a clay furnace eventually. Oh, we actually don't need tools for that. Well, that's actually kind of nice. So let's get that. And I could probably get this kind of just like in the mountains here. It'll be kind of nice. Maybe just like kind of tucked in back here. I don't know. Let's even just get this right on the corner. I think that'd be nice. Bloomery, we still have to wait for a little bit of tools for that. So that's good. We have our church here. That looks so epic. I love that. Oh, this map is just so cool. I mean, we came from Dramatic Valley. That whole map is just kind of flat. And now we have all this. We are spoiled, aren't we? I'm spoiled. This is my job. It's the best job in the whole world. Thank you guys so much for your support again. Let's just get a little path. Maybe just kind of counteract around there. Then over here, I think we have one as well. Let's kind of just get one there. I like that. Okay, now that we have all this kind of ready to go, I suppose I should probably figure out... Let's maybe upgrade this. Let's upgrade that. Our berry hut's ready to go. I think we probably have a little bit of herbs. We'll see our little herb garden, actually. There it is. That's going to keep our people nice and healthy. I'm excited about that. They're kind of floating in the air. I didn't see that. You didn't see that. Couple of different... How many oxen do we have? We have 4, so I could probably even get another little hitching post. Even though we have lots available. I'd like to get a horse. So let's get a horse there and get him on that. That's lovely. Let's maybe quickly make sure we have our tools available. I don't want them to just be wasted. We need to make some tools. In fact, let's actually set this to make tools. And then, yeah, we're gonna need some tools to just to get some stuff started. So once we get a bloomery, it should be able to take care of that. We already have a little bit of iron ore.
We'll need to dig the foundations deeper for this one.
We do have some pelts. I think we should be selling those. Are we? Yeah, we are. We have another little upgrade here in our town. Come on, where's our tools? I don't know if we have them. Maybe he has them here. No, maybe not. I don't think so. Importing tools. Yeah, should get those pretty soon. Do we have any other brigands? Any other bandits around here? No, nothing yet. Nothing quite yet. Let's maybe plot out our castle. I think I'd love to kind of see what I want to do with this. So let's maybe pause this really quick. And let's get our manor ready to go so we can kind of just... Oh, not enough goods actually. Yeah, we need a little bit more stone first. Shoot. So let's get some more stone. I think we used all of it on the well. I don't know why it took so much stone. I could probably upgrade some of these houses. Do we want to do that? Let's maybe set this to a little bit larger of a spot. Okay, I like that. That's upgraded. They're currently working on that now. And I can upgrade that. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, we're out of tools. Yeah, maintenance status. It needs maintenance, so we're going to need quite a bit more tools. I don't think they can really do much with that. Did we get some? We should have ordered a little bit of tools. In fact, we probably used them all already. I just need like literally one tool. Okay, we got our horse on here. That's going to help him out quite a bit with all these mountains. Giant mountain passes. Okay, while we're waiting for tools, I think we can plot this out now. Oh no, we need more stone and timber now. Shoot. What the heck is going on? Let's maybe stop getting planks and then we can get another worker on here maybe. That might be pretty good. Okay, wait, another family move in. Where could we put them? Supply and demand is pretty good for that. Don't really need them on here. Still no tools, hey? Haven't imported any tools. Where else could we be? Let's maybe get another ox. You could probably get another one there. And since we have another worker, I think I'll probably just put them on our mining pit there. We could get some clay. Yeah, I don't know if we want to get clay yet, but let's get some iron coming in. We're definitely gonna need to focus on that. We got some rough stone. We got some more timber now. I think we should be able to get this now. No, we still need more. What? Cobblestone. There we go. Now we have enough. Okay, let's set this to pause again. And we can kind of start plotting this out now. So what I'd like to do, I kind of planned this in my head already. Let's get our manor house right in here, kind of tucked in like that. And then I'd like to get my garrison tower kind of like right up here. Might be a nice little location for that. We're gonna have to plot out our outer towers here. Let's maybe get one right there. One maybe right here, cresting the hill. And I'd like this to like, as you're coming up here, I want nice giant walls here. Let's maybe get this one kind of just like this. And then I could probably get one more. Maybe just like right there. I like that. And then I could probably place some roads throughout here before I build my town, or our castle wall, sorry. And let's just kind of get this going right to there. And then I could probably even have another little entrance here as well. I feel like that would be quite cool. Kind of just like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's get our walls built up. So let's start going like this. Whoa. That's crazy. Let's do that. And let's do the same thing here. Let's maybe do something like that. Might have to actually move that. Let's do that for now though. You can actually just kind of move these. But let's build all of this up. Like that. Come off of here. Then we can go to our manor. and then kind of just go around back like that. Now that that's kind of ready to go, I can move this in just a tiny bit. Kind of just like that. And you can kind of begin to shape all of this. Maybe straighten that out a little bit. Straighten this out, maybe move this over there a little bit more. And that just looks worse and worse. The more I kind of mess with that, let's maybe just do that. And then this, I could come out a little bit more. I think that looks pretty good. And now what you can do is you can upgrade all of these. Maybe flip that so it looks like that. Upgrade that. This is so cool. This is the stuff we were just waiting for this entire time. I love that. You can kind of face it all inside like that. And then this, you can keep upgrading. Face it on the inside. Did I upgrade that? Oh, I actually can't put it there. Oh, I actually wonder if it has to do with that tree that's in the way. I bet you it does. Do that. Actually, I don't know why it's not doing that, but I guess let's just do that. That's probably fine. And then a couple more little upgrades here. Let's do that. Flip that to the inside, and then the last little finishing touch. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a castle on the hill. That is so cool. Oh, I absolutely love that. I'm gonna quickly get a couple little paths kind of going out through here, so I can get like maybe one going here, kind of to our little courtyard. Actually, what I might do is let's just get like a little kind of courtyard like that, and then I can just connect to there on all of these individual little things here. I could probably even have a nice little path kind of going like that. Maybe kind of like that. I think that looks pretty good. And we also have a few over here as well. So let's just get going. Actually, I might actually take this across all the way to like that, and then kind of just keep it a little bit more simple. And then this one, a little bit of a tree issue, but let's just kind of do that. Oh, that is so cool. I absolutely love that. Somebody asked if you could build inside of here. I think you'd have to build all of the little buildings first, because if you click on the castle, it'll just show up as a castle rather than the individual buildings that you're trying to build. Let's get our tax office in here as well. Maybe right in the middle. I kind of like that. Let's just get a little path for that and call that done. Can we upgrade that? You sure can't. But that looks absolutely phenomenal. Like, look at that. Oh, that's so sick. I think that's my new thumbnail. And I'm probably gonna have some like obviously I have these little paths going through here. I want houses in here. Like, I want some nice little farmhouses kind of going through here. Oh, that is epic. Absolutely love that. Okay, we kind of have all of that plotted out, ready to go. And then I'm gonna build some houses in here eventually. Like, this is kind of our main little town down here. Looks absolutely phenomenal, but I think I'm gonna continue this all the way up this hill. Have a couple little houses going through here, maybe even a farm or something right in the middle. I think that'd be kind of cool just for even aesthetics. Like, I think that'd be quite nice. We also need to focus on getting some more weapons. So, okay, we have 4 tools now. Let's get our bloomery before we forget. Let's get that probably just, I mean, iron's gonna be collected here, go over here. Let's get our bloomery right in here. Right there, that's a nice little location. And then we can stop importing tools. Don't need to spend any unnecessary money. How are we doing? We got a little bit of fuel. Could probably use a little bit more though. We're gonna need tools. We definitely need to build those. So let's get those going. Yeah, it's nice. We can actually get this, and then we can start getting lots of stuff. We got lots of pelts, a little bit of iron ore. But yeah, that's good. We got free available living space. So it would be nice to maybe figure out, oh, they're hot. Oh, no, no, no. I love these trees. Those are my favorite trees. Oh, that sucks. Let's get some more trees like right up here. Hopefully they replant all in this area. That would be nice, but these guys are just hacking anything now. So let's maybe get them... Oh gosh, we're like low on trees right now. Let's get there. And then over here we can do this area as well. Let's do that. We have 3 workers on there. That's insane. I feel like we don't need that many. Definitely don't need that many. In fact, I might even get another forester's hut throughout here. Just so I can really maximize work. Okay, I like that. Let's figure out where I want to get a couple more houses. Like I could maybe... No, I want to leave this open. This is a nice little field, but I could probably have maybe a little development in here maybe. In fact, that would be kind of a prime location. In here, I could probably have a couple little plots. And in fact, I'd like to have... Like if I'm going to build the majority of my houses, I'd like to have them like up here. Yeah, let's maybe do that quick. I'm gonna... Oh, we have to wait for that to be built. Let's set that to highest priority. So we can get that built up. And then I can get some houses kind of plotted out through there. But I think having some houses maybe back here might be kind of nice. What do you guys think? Maybe just like right... Maybe even just some smaller ones. Kind of just like that. Too steep to build. Okay, that we can do. Let's maybe get 3 houses there. It's kind of just too steep everywhere else. Yeah, I think that should be great. We do have a couple more workers, so let's get somebody on our clay mining pit now. We could probably upgrade a few more houses if we want. I want to get some level 3 houses. Like we need clothing. That's supplied from a marketplace. We'll probably need some stuff for that though. Church access level 2, beverages we'll need. Should we get some farm? Or a farm? We got a little bit of fertility up here for emmer. Barley is scarce. I could probably have a little farm there. Let's maybe figure that out. So we got a little bit of barley here. Let's just get a little field. Maybe even just to there. Kind of like that maybe? I don't know. Or is that too steep? I think that might be too steep. Let's maybe just get there and then I can... Yeah, that is totally too steep. That sucks. I guess we'll just have to do our best here. So let's just get... There we go. That works. We can get a little one there. Oh, I like those trees actually, but we're gonna have to get rid of them, I guess. And then in here, we do have some emmer fertility, so I could probably have maybe a nice big one. Kind of like that. Nice little field there, and then throughout here I could also get another one. This is quite steep, so I feel like I'll have to kind of plan this a little bit. I'll get going through here, and then I'll kind of just get going up this way, and then maybe just around like that. I feel like that looks pretty good. And then I can get a nice little farm in here. I just want them for aesthetics. Like, that would look so cool. Obviously, I'm going to use it, but it just looks amazing. Nice little farm in here. And I could probably even put one in here as well. Let's maybe just put something like that. I can get a little farm field. Just like that. Let's maybe go a little bit further, just like that. Oh, this is struggling today. Okay, let's do that. That looks pretty good. And then we'll have to figure out where we're going to get our farmhouse. So this could go... This is all too steep. I guess I can maybe have it like up on top of the hill there. That's perfect. I definitely enjoy that. And I can maybe even have one over here as well. Let's just have a nice sized little farm like that. Just nice little variety. I think that would look so good. Like imagine having a castle here, farm here, and your village over here, like, and then this, I can already see the thumbnail, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we had another family move in here. We are getting some clay now. In fact, we should be. Have we built this yet? I don't think we have. Let's set that to highest priority just so we can get that built. And then this is going to be built pretty soon. Are we getting any more planks? Yeah, I need to get some more tools coming our way. Maybe one in here. Yeah, we desperately need some more tools, honestly. So, oh, we're also going to need a smithy, aren't we? And we need more stone for that. Okay. We will need some more stone. Yeah, their production or productivity really sucks right now. It's 70% or 79. But if we had tools, I think that would really increase that. Okay, we're working on our bloomery here. That is quite nice. That is done. Let's get that kind of ready to go. And then we can get some stuff going here. We already have a bunch of iron ore, so we can get some iron slabs and then make some tools. These guys haven't had anything to do, so they're going to make some tools. And I think production should start kind of going for us here. All of our iron's over here already. Oh, our joiner's workshop are making the wrong type of shield, so let's get that instead. We got a decent amount of pelts. Do we have somebody on here? Yeah, they're just not able to get a whole lot. Our berries, those are emptied out. It's already September. We should probably start getting some more fuel. That should be ready to go soon. Let's maybe set that highest priority. Can I get a couple more houses in here? I feel like that's needed. Kind of like that. No, I can't. It's too steep. That sucks. Yeah, that's not going to work. I would have loved to get some houses in there. Once that's built up, I'd love to plant some more trees, but they're already kind of working on it. They planted quite a bit throughout here. And then if I took another region, that would be nice as well. Maybe down here, and then I could get these trees as well, maybe? I don't know. Forester's hut, there we go. Let's get this worker throughout here, and then I can start replanting some trees in this giant area. Like that. Let's get them replanting. Okay, there we go. Are we just about done this? Not yet. We still gotta pick a few things over there. Actually, we have some rebel stone now, so we can get our smithy. And I guess let's just put that maybe even just as you come into town. I feel like that's kind of cool. Right next to our trading post. It's kind of neat. We have a little bit of money. I could probably get another horse if I'd like to. And in fact, I might do that. Let's do that. Okay, a couple things have just happened. We have limited fuel, and I think there's another bandit camp here. So, oh, there totally is. I need to go get that right now. Gotta go get it. Gotta go get it. Please go get it. Oh, they're gonna beat me to it. No way. Oh, I need that so bad. Oh, that is the saddest thing ever. There's no way. Like, what do you need that money for? Those jerks. They only have one region, but they are giving me an absolute headache here. Are there any other... Oh, how did I not notice that come up? That sucks. Well, better luck next time, I guess. Off they go. Let's get these guys back to work. Oh, man, that sucks. Okay, we got 21 tools now. That's probably good. Let's start making some spears. Said that kind of weird. Spears, we got some large shields. And we just need more people, I guess. Yeah, let's make some spears, and then we should be able to get some more soldiers. And then we could fight off any bandits that come our way. That might be kind of nice. Are we almost done this? Yeah, we just got to deliver a couple more things, it looks like. Oh wait, we don't actually need a smithy. No, we don't need a smithy. I thought I needed a smithy to build tools. We can get tools through here if we need, so that should be good. Now we can collect that. How are we doing? A little bit of iron ore. Let's maybe get another worker collecting iron ore. We're gonna need, oh, we got 2 on there already, actually. Might as well have 3. And then we're gonna get some clay, which we have some already. I could probably get this going. Actually, it's December. We really need firewood right now. In fact, let's free up a couple of workers here. Let's just chop down any old tree we find. Like, yeah, we just need some firewood. And then if we could, yeah, we're building these houses. Let's maybe set those to highest priority so then we can get some more people moving in if possible. We are well liked, so that's lovely. I really enjoy that. We got a decent amount of money. Let's get some animal pens over here for a little bit more variety. Of course, we need more planks. So let's get one on there. Let's get some planks coming in. I should probably even move this down a little bit. Like I could probably have them down here. That's just so far away. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually gonna move this. I'm gonna move it down here. That's kind of a cozy little location anyway. And then I'll just take a little path. Actually, I might twist that around just a little bit more. Woodcutter's Lodge. Let's get that right there. Just like that. We can get that. Let's set that to highest priority as well. We can kind of move that. We need some firewood right away. Otherwise, we're going to have some issues. We got 22 soldiers now. Let's build a little bit of an army here. We're building that. Definitely lots of stuff to be built here, but let's get some more workers. Obviously, we're building our fire pit. Do that. Okay, we're gonna get some clay and then we should be able to upgrade our church. What do we need for this? We need stone, planks, mortar, and clay tiles. No longer just timber, planks, and whatever. We are building all of this, which is good. That's gonna be important because I'd like to get some more people moving in. Okay, that's good. Are we almost done with that? Just about. Let's keep an eye on our tools, because I'd like quite a bit of them if possible. Yeah, we're making some weapons now, which is great for business. Got about 21 herbs. That's going to help with our sickness and kind of fighting off sickness. Okay, that's awesome. Sorry, we can upgrade a lot of houses here, and we actually have a lot of planks now. So let's slow this down. Let's get some more animal pens. Couple of animal pens, and we can get maybe some goats. Build those, and I think over here might be a nice location for like an apiary. So let's maybe get a few of those as well. And maybe an animal pen. Those bees can sting the animals, kind of annoy them. Why not? Okay, that's a little bit better. How is this coming along? It's coming along very slowly. It's definitely coming along, so let's love to get some more houses throughout here. I could probably even get some over here. Let's maybe just build a little thing kind of going this way. And I can just kind of get some houses throughout here maybe, provided it's not too steep. Kind of do that. Oh, let's make sure we snap to the road. Go right to the corner there if we can. I don't know what the heck is going on with this. Let's maybe go here, here, and then... Oh, is that the best we can do? Man, that is struggling. Let's maybe just do that. That should be fine. We're getting some more people moving in. We need some firewood right now. So let's get some families on there. And then you can chop down any old tree here. I think that should really help out, having it down there rather than up here. Who else could we free up? I guess this guy's not doing anything. We got plenty of planks, so let's maybe chill out on that for a little bit now. Okay, we're getting some good little weapons here. Let's get some more spearmen. We can raise up a little bit of an army as well. I really want to get this built so then we can start taxing our people. I think that might be nice. Let's figure out how we want to... Yeah, we're going to get some clay tiles now. Getting some roof tiles. We're gonna get some mortar. Actually, let's maybe do that next. Let's look at a lime kiln. And this could probably be... Let's get a little path kind of going through here. Over here, we could have a lime kiln right there, and then we could also get a stonemason's station. Let's do that. I think that should be nice. We can get that stuff built up, and then this is kind of in the way as well, so I might actually get rid of this. So then we could build something else there. Like I could probably get another... I already took that. It's kind of funny. Just kind of snagged it. I could also get a nice little path going through here. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's get a little path kind of going through here. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, but there we go. We got a couple more workers available to us. We are getting some firewood now.
This is heavier
Let's
than it
maybe
looks.
get... Yeah, we'll have to save a little bit of workers for this stuff. I love how they like dig out that before they build it. It's actually so cool. Gotta deliver a couple more things there. Yeah, having 3 families available will be quite nice. Okay, we're done this now. So that's kind of nice. Let's start taxing our people maybe. Should we do a 10% land tax? We need some more money in our treasury, especially if we get attacked. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hit. Let's do a little bit of a land tax. Never hurt anybody. What does this castle look like? This is epic. Still can't upgrade that. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, now that that's there, we can place some roads throughout here. So I'd like to maybe get... Having a road even just right outside of here might be kind of nice. That's kind of cool. And then maybe even out here. No, I don't need to go that far. But then kind of throughout here, like I could get some houses just on the outside of this. That would look pretty cool. Houses in here and then some throughout here as well. And then I could probably even get a nice little path kind of going throughout here. Actually, let's maybe erase that. I don't really need that. Let's get going. Maybe just like this. And do something crazy. And then maybe I'll split this up. Kind of like that. And that's a little bit better. Then I could get some houses throughout here. Okay, I like that. I feel like that'll look quite nice. Actually, what do we need to build this thing? 22 timber, a bunch of planks. Those will be pretty easy to get, but this is the problem. We need mortar and stone. Or I guess we're kind of working on that now with this stuff. So let's maybe set this stuff to highest priority. And now that we're done building our manor house, that's a little bit better. Oh, they actually put a little... They put some stuff in here. That's kind of cool. I don't know where it's floating, but they're kind of stacking it up. That is so cool. We're almost done that. Love that. Let's get a worker on there. And we're going to need even more fuel for that. So what might actually be a decent idea? Oh, we're getting attacked. It's actually kind of nice because we're going to get some influence from it, but where are they coming from? Let's see. So they're coming from way over there. Let's maybe fight them way down here. Let's have a little fight. Let's take the fight to them. Let's maybe go in this little valley. Put them on standard ground. Okay, here they come. I also need to maybe start working on some tithe because we need some more influence to start taking some regions. Because otherwise it's going to take forever. I don't think I'm going to take that anytime soon. Oh gosh, we need more soldiers. Okay, here they come. Honestly, I might even set up... Where are they going now? Wait, what? Oh no, they were like dipping down. Okay. That's fine. Let's get set up like right... I don't want them to have the high ground, but I guess I could maybe... Let's go like right here. We can set up there, and I think we'll even have the high ground at that point, which is a little bit weird, but apparently we will. We got tons of little soldiers here now. Let's actually maybe go up a little higher. Let's get set up here. Come on, man. So these guys are coming in from the side. Let's get set up like that. Now let's push forward. Shield wall. Stand your ground. Here we go. Come on, men. Yeah, let's kind of angle out like that. Looks like they might even be just trying to bypass us here, but should I charge down here? I don't know what these guys are doing. Are they attacking us? I don't think they are, but here comes the charge. We got way more guys than they do. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Okay, they're coming in. I don't know where these guys are. Okay, they are coming in now. Hopefully they attack us here. Let's see, they might even just be going for this, which is weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's push forward now. Let's start absolutely slaughtering these guys. Let's watch them push them down. We got the strength, the determination, the willpower, the cool hats. We got the length on them as well, so that should be great. And then we can also push these guys. I love those. Like, Stronghold doesn't have this stuff. You don't have fall back. You don't have push forward. Actually, where is fall? There's give ground. There it is. Absolutely slaughtered those guys. So once we beat that unit, yeah, we'll get some good influence for that. So let's charge these guys. Let's turn that off so they can run. Yeah, there we go. Here comes the charge. Oh yeah. Take them out, man. Watch them run. Excellent work. Okay, we got some good influence for that, so we could take another region if we wanted. Let's get these guys back. Do we have any other bandit camps? Nothing yet, hey? Nothing's really popped up for us. Which is kind of sad. Yeah, let's get these guys back.
Pick up the pace.
And get them back to work. We got 3 unassigned families. Let's see where we could throw some people. Maybe our quarry? And in fact, definitely our quarry. Well, we got 86 rough stone. Lime kiln. Let's get a couple on here. And then we could start making all of that. Start making some mortar, all of that good stuff. Let's maybe get one more on there. Why not? We got one on there. One on there. We're making some good stuff now. How is this doing? We got 60 on there. So there's still lots to collect. How are we doing for tools? We got about 15. We're still making lots of spears and shields, so I think we're good in that department. We'll probably need to make sure we have planks available as well. But I guess I can maybe have another storehouse worker so they can go collect all that stuff. No, honestly, that's probably fine. Let's get these guys back to work. Here they are. Bye-bye, back to work. Go help out your fellows. And we also have this. I guess we can maybe upgrade into that. And then get a little bit of a farm going. Like, we have a bit of barley. Like, honestly, that's not bad. Where was our fertility? I think in here. So we got 37%. 70% rye. I forgot about rye. I keep thinking like, oh, rye is just off limits until you get the upgrade. But we have like lots of... There's tons of rye in here. Like, I could do a farm in here. And in fact, I might do that. I think that would look pretty good. Let's get a nice little field going in here. And then I can get one this way as well. That's so cool. Maybe even have one behind here. Let's maybe just take a nice little path kind of going around here. And then I could get a little... Maybe a nice little path going this way as well. Okay, I like that. I like to preserve those trees actually too, so let's just get going like this. And then we could get this here. There, that's perfect. That looks epic. Oh, I absolutely love that. Okay, is this almost done? Almost. Let's set that to highest priority so we can get that ready to go. That is quite far away. I guess we'll need one of these as well. 98%. I'd like to build houses there. This is in an awkward little location. Let's maybe just get this like... I mean, we've got 92% here. 93, let's do that. I feel like that's going to be good enough. And I guess we'll just have to do that. Actually, OCD is kicking in. Let's get going right to there. That's better. Fire started? Who started the fire? What the heck? Okay, we should probably have another well over here. They're rushing over with their little pails to try and put out this fire. Hopefully it doesn't spread. That sucks. Must have been struck by lightning. Let's maybe get a well over here if we can. We only have water over here. Well, what is the point of that? There's only water down here. I guess that makes sense. Everything kind of flows down. But, yeah, I guess that's fine. They're going to put that out. Let's see if they, have they done some good work? Potentially. Okay. They're going to put that out. Let's maybe get a couple more houses built. Like, now that we have it up here, let's build some houses throughout here. So I could probably have... I'd like to maybe have them like that. And then I could get some houses throughout here as well. And have some nice little variety of plots. Oh, that is so cool. That's gonna look so good for my thumbnail. I love that. And then in here I could also do something. Where does this come out to, in fact? Kind of like that. I could probably get a house in here as well. What do I want to do? I could probably even get maybe two in here. We have this kind of coming up here, but I think I could probably get something. Let's place a road in here. Let's come right off of here. Just like so. And then I could get a house in here, I think. Let's build that up. Kind of nice to just plot all that out. And then let's see if we can get going back up there. Is that plot too small? Oh, those rocks are in the way, aren't they? Oh, that is a sad thing. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. You telling me I can't get that there? Yeah, I can't do anything with that. Well, that sucks. What else can I get here? I could probably get like maybe a tavern. I gotta be able to get something up here. A little marketplace might actually look pretty cool up here. I don't know what would look good there. Can't really get anything. Maybe a livestock trading post. Okay, that's something. Let's do that. I just want something here to kind of fill it in. And then over here, I'll just keep it kind of open. Okay, lots of stuff to build over there. I think we should have quite a bit of oxen available. Let's make sure our horse goes on here. He hasn't gone on there yet. Okay, how else could we make some money? I wonder how much you can sell stone for. So rubble stone, you can sell it for 1 to 11. Or no, it's 1 to 11 to buy it, but selling is 1. If you have a rough stone, wow, that's actually pretty good. That is quite good, in fact. Dress stone, who knows how much we could sell that for, but it's probably quite a bit more. And since we have basically unlimited amounts of it, I feel like we should do that. Let's do that, actually. Let's export that, and it'll take a little bit longer to get it all, but we can sell it for around 7. That's amazing. Okay, we need to actually set this. So let's actually see how much we need. 172 just for safekeeping. Let's set it to 175. And then anything beyond that, we can just sell. 175. That's perfect. That's actually amazing. I love that. So let's export all of that. And in fact, I could probably even get another worker on there eventually, but how many do we have? We have 33 dress stone. They're making it quite fast, actually. Oh, Bandit camp was sighted. Okay, it's right there. They might actually beat me to that. Let's take a unit. And let's run out and take that before they get to it. They're sending 3 units at it? That's insane.
Forward!
Okay, come on. Let's just get walking. And in fact, I might even just get a freebie here. Alright, take that. Let's just go up the hill and take it. I need the money. I'm sorry. It's cheeky. Let's send that to our treasury. We actually got quite a bit for that. Let's get them back. And I don't think there's another one, is there? No, it doesn't look like it. That gives us a decent amount of money, which is nice. Whoa! They're taking a region here. Which one are they taking? They're taking this one. Okay. Interesting. I could fight them for it. In fact, I should, because then I'll take it. Then I don't have to spend 2,000 on that. So let's get these guys back. And I do have a little bit of money, so let's get some mercenaries available here. So I feel like these guys, definitely them. And then I could even just use our own guys. So let's get these guys here. Ready to go, and then I can fight them for it. I don't know what they're gonna send at us, but I'm gonna wait for these guys to disappear. They're hopefully gonna go off the map. Yeah, we gotta be a little bit strategic here. Let's get these guys back to work really quick. Well, actually, no, I probably have to get these guys out. No, if I have them on the map, they're gonna send more guys. It's a little bit tricky. I know it sounds weird, but if I have them out, they're gonna send like 10 units at us. But if I only have 3, they might only send like 5. So let's wait until they disappear. Yeah, they're taking this one. I imagine the battlefield's gonna be like somewhere in the middle maybe. But if these guys are also here, they are gonna send them, so hopefully they bug off. Potentially, hopefully. Where are our guys? They're coming a little bit faster here. Here they come. Come on. Yeah, I don't think those guys are gonna go away. Okay, I might have to resolve this on the battlefield. Battlefield's right in the middle here. I mean, I'd love to have our battle up here. That's what I was worried about. So they have 5 and they already have 8. So now we'll have to pay for even more guys. So let's get these guys. That puts us at 6 units. And I might even have to get these guys running. And now let's get these guys out, because I'm going to need them as well. This is going to be a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a fight. Let's just get these guys walking. Turn shield wall off. Okay, here we go. They're sending absolutely everything at us. I think we'll probably have to have our fight down here since they have the high ground. I'm going to have to wait for them to kind of just come down here. That is going to be our best bet. And in fact, let's kind of just wait in this little valley here. Yeah, we're still within the zone. Let's save really quick just in case something goes wrong, because sometimes it glitches out and it just like ends the battle. Let's save really quick. Yeah, let's get those guys ready to go. These guys are running in. They might charge in at us. Gotta be a little bit careful here. These guys are still doing good. Yeah, they're building a little bit of a town. They haven't really expanded too much more, but yeah, let's get these guys right behind them. Ready to go, and I might have to run these guys in as well. They'll kind of come up the hill, and then I can kind of flank with them, couldn't I? I might be able to do a little bit of a flank with them. Let's put them in the trees for now. Okay, here they come. Battle hasn't started yet, but it surely will. Okay, here they come. Let's get them just walking. Yeah, they're very tired, which kind of sucks. Okay, battlefield right here. I don't know if they're going to attack us or what the heck's going on. Currently, we're winning, actually, which is interesting. Okay, battle has begun. Here we go. Okay, we match them with numbers. So let's just get maybe a unit up here. And let's spread out here a little bit. Let's shoot these. Maybe they're archers, actually. Let's shoot them. Let's attack them. Let's put these guys on missile alert. Them as well. And then these guys, let's maybe put them on the front line in case they attack us. Put them on standard ground. These guys, let's bring them in. We gotta kind of make this battle happen here, so let's push forward a little bit. Let's maybe push forward. And then, yeah, we're taking out those guys, which is nice. Actually, that is not good. They're shooting us from behind now. Let's take these guys out. Let's actually shoot them. Yeah, we gotta take these guys as fast as we can. Let's get these guys in here. Yeah, if we could take these guys out as fast as possible, that would be quite nice. I'm actually just gonna break off of them. They're not worth it anymore. Let's take them out and then let's rush in and take them out. Yeah, let's shoot these guys in the back, and then these guys I should be able to deal with pretty easily. Let's get on the side here. Let's guard them a little bit. But yeah, we're shooting them from the backs. In fact, let's maybe fall back here a little bit now. Oh, we got a big little mosh fight in here. Okay, so we should be able to take these guys out. I think our numbers are kind of working out here in our favor. Yeah, let's shoot these guys in the middle. There we go. Oh, we're absolutely hammering these guys. Okay, this is perfect. Let's get a nice little cinematic here. I think we should win this, honestly. Okay, now it's a little bit slim pickings. Let's shoot these guys. I don't want to shoot our own guys if we can. Oh, they're trying to pay us off? What a 4,200. That is almost worth it. 4,200? I have to do that. It's not even like, I don't think they'll get the region. My cleans are not, I have to do that. For 4,200, that's insane. That's absolutely crazy. Yep, I gotta do that. So they actually don't even get the region. Pieces declared. And we now have 4,500 in our treasury. And we might even still be able to kill these guys a little bit here. Oh, that is a game changer. So now we have so much money. Pieces declared. I love how they literally just break off fighting. Like, that's even how it happened back in the day. Like, they called a retreat. They called the truce. I guess sometimes you'd chase them down, but okay, that's awesome. That couldn't have worked out any better. We got a ton of money for that. Let's get these guys disbanded. Unless there's another... No, it doesn't look like there is. Yeah, let's get these guys back to whence they came. And that was a nice little battle. We saw a nice little fight. We got a ton of money. That couldn't have worked out any better. So now we could even upgrade our retinue unit. Can we build some stuff? We have enough mortar, so we could probably stop getting that stuff. Lime kiln, let's stop getting mortar and let's actually put them on here instead. Let's increase production. Tools, I could probably get some of those pretty soon. Oh, I can actually upgrade my church. Let's go ahead and do that. I love that. This burnt down, so let's rebuild that really quick. Apiary, that's lovely. Okay, these guys are coming back up the hill. Again, can't preface enough how much I love this new map. Let's, I guess I'll wait until I get my little tower there before I upgrade my retinue unit. I might as well just do that. But I need to wait till I have to do the entire castle before then, but it is gonna look sick. Like, look at this. This looks so cool. I'm gonna have my houses throughout here. I'd like to have something here too, but I think it's probably too steep to build. I can maybe do like a house, but it's pretty unnatural. This seems like a weird place to have something, but yeah, I just kind of love this, I'm not gonna lie. That couldn't have worked out any better. I'm so happy about that. So now we could pretty much just get any mercenaries we want and just start hacking away. Like, yeah, we need some more. Are we missing? Okay, more recruits. And we're building all these houses, so it'll be nice to have all those up there. I could also have some houses throughout here. Let's maybe just do something like this, and let's build some houses throughout here as well. Actually, let's not get that crazy. Let's just go like that. And then I could even split this up. Kind of like that. Get some houses throughout here. I kind of like to have them as a little bit bigger plots if possible. Let's do that. Go to there, and then I'd like to maybe have them along the road. Let's do that.
Fresh start for me and me own.
And then actually, this would be kind of cool. I'd like to preserve this tree if I can. So let's just kind of get like that. This kind of adds a little bit of character. I like that. And let's do not enough goods. Okay, we're gonna need some more timber. So, oh, a lot of these trees are growing. I love that. I absolutely love that. So let's maybe set it to like this general area. Oh, this is awesome. So, yeah, I don't have anybody on here now. I got 2 on there. Let's maybe free up 1 worker. I'd like to get a couple on here if I can. Yeah, we're still struggling for fuel, but let's maybe get maybe this whole area. I don't know if you can chop these trees down yet. I think they're maybe full grown, but yeah, I don't know. These are, what are these? Have I made them into anything? Not yet, but these are ready to go. Let's get some goats. I haven't done those yet. And then these are apiaries. This one I need to rebuild. Running out of fuel. Oh gosh, that's what I wanted to do. Yes. So let's get a charcoal kiln in here. And in fact, this is a perfect little location. Let's get 1 there. Actually, I don't really like that. I thought I could maybe fit 2 in there. Let's just get like 1 there. And then I could maybe get 1 over here. Too steep to build over here. I also need some more resources for that, so that is fine. Yeah, let's do this whole location. And in fact, I might actually permanently send an ox to here just so it helps. Oh, we're out of planks too. Holy, I have been struggling. I also could probably make a little bit more tools. We got 29 spears, lots of large shields. Let's quickly make a little bit of tools, because I don't want to run out of iron. Actually, have we run out of iron? No, we still have 46. We still have 46, so let's get this making some tools. And then we can save some planks as well. I like that. We could also make our town a little bit happier, so we could get another granary worker. But we're kind of just waiting for houses to be built. And we need some more planks as well. Okay. Once we get some more planks, things are going to be rolling here. I also wouldn't mind maybe getting a nice little path kind of going through here, just to kind of add a little bit of character. And this is still too steep to build, I think. Yeah, we can get some houses in here. We're going to get some timber now. It's starting to come in. I love that. Our charcoal kiln's going to be built. And in fact, let's actually set that to highest priority. Just our firewood is not enough to sustain our town now. We need some charcoal. So that's going to be quite important. Now let's maybe get another one in here. That's all too steep. Where else could we fit one? I guess I could maybe do maybe one over here. That's so far away. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this to maybe even over here. I'm gonna get a little bit more space and kind of just go behind there. And then I can move my saw pit over there. This is solving a lot of issues. And then I can just put that there, and then I can move my charcoal kiln before they build it. Let's move all that stuff. And then I could fit them in here a little bit better. I'll probably start with building that there, but that's a lot better. We can build that up. Okay, I like that. And it looks like our apples are actually fully grown. Like, we have 13 months of food. What do we have? We got lots of berries. Small gain we got. A little bit of carrots. No apples yet. But I think we're kind of flying through that. We've got tons of food variety. We just need clothing and beverages in here, actually. And what I should be doing is getting some of these fields going. So let's maybe do a little bit of rye. Over here I can probably do a little barley. Actually, let's only focus on barley. A little bit of rye over here. And then I'll have to permanently assign a couple of oxes to help out with all this. Over here, let's maybe do some wheat where we can get it, just for a little bit of variety. 92% rye, yeah, let's definitely do that. Now let's get a couple more workers on this. So let's maybe get 2. Kind of taking care of all that and see what they're able to get done. We have nice small little fields, so I think they should be able to do quite a bit. Even though it's August, but that is good. Now all this is cleared out, let's get our charcoal kilns. That's perfect. I could even, maybe get one in there. Yeah, that's a lot better. That should be quite nice for us. And let's even leave 2 unassigned families to build some stuff. Looks like these houses are ready to go. So I could probably even get my thumbnail now, honestly. This is the entire reason I did this. That's so epic. I also want to wait until we get some of these fields done because I want a little bit of a color pop with that. I think that'll be awesome. Okay, we are... I could probably claim a couple of regions, maybe. Let's just claim a region, why not? Let's do... Actually, let's maybe be a little bit strategic. If we want to build in one... Oh, this one has rich iron, actually. And it's right next to ours. So... And it would kind of protect our castle like that. Yeah, let's maybe get this region. We have food, or fish, we have berries, but they're so far away. There's so much little elevation, I love that. This one's just huge is the only thing I'm worried about. This one, iron way over here. But then all of this is like right here. This is actually pretty manageable. And then our entire town could be down here. I'll be honest, I kind of like that. It's right next to this town, and then it's kind of in this nice little valley. Let's take this region. And then we got food, a little bit of, or a lot of clay, and then a little bit more iron. I think that's still good. So let's take this one. And then that'll be great. I think I'd love to build in this region. And obviously we have tons of money, so not really a obstacle for us. Okay, I like that. I could probably find a new, okay, these are ready to go. Let's get that going. This is, they should be chopping down some wood. Potentially. Let's do this giant area. Where are these guys working? Lots of them are over here, so they're getting like, I don't know, transporting, going home, plowing by hand, so they're doing a lot of their own little farming. But I think, yeah, I want to get some better workers on there. We're gonna get our saw pit there. How are we doing? We got lots of dressed stone, we got lots of mortar. I think we're waiting on timber and planks. So I could probably get that going. And we're kind of just waiting for more workers available. Harvest season started. Oh, that's an actual thing now. Okay, I love that. So harvest season has started. They're just seeding now, though. And what's nice is they can, like, I only have two families on here. In fact, let's get a third just to make sure they get everything done. But, like, they're kind of able to get everything done here for the most part. I kind of like that. Yeah, we should be able to get, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Should be able to get that, and then we can start building in that. Region claimed, I love that. Okay, while they're building all of that, I am going to do a little build down here. So let's get our settlers camp, and let's figure out where we want to have our main town. So I think probably in this big opening, like we have our clay, our stone here, which is nice, our berries. Is that steep? I feel like that's manageable. Let's maybe have it just like, I don't know. Yeah, just in this little opening maybe. Or actually, over here just was kind of out of the way. Let's put that there. We have new building happening here, so let's, I think, kind of just continue down. So we have this coming up. And then let's connect it back to our town here. So let's just get a nice little path kind of going down through here. And then maybe going to just here, maybe to start. And then I'll get a nice little Y branch for that, just to make walking a little bit easier. Let's get started with a logging camp. I could probably just log this whole area. There's a decent amount of trees. Actually, there's not a whole lot of trees in this region. I probably should have thought about that a little bit more, but let's just get it maybe a little bit closer to the road, just like right there. Let's get our food sorted. We have our wild animals, so let's get our hunting camp. Maybe have this just like out in this little opening. Actually, let's maybe put it over here. Kind of just like that, and then we can get our berry hut here. Just like that. And I think that looks quite natural. I think that looks pretty good, and then I can have this kind of just like that. Oh, let's unpause the game actually. There we go, we can start building that stuff. And then this I could have kind of just get going like that. And then I could do some other stuff. Yeah, I'd like to build in this little area. I think that would be awesome. And we still have iron. I mean, it's way the heck over here. But it's kind of cool that there's longer regions. Like, I love this map. This little pass kind of going through here. They haven't, how are they doing up here? Pretty good. They've expanded a little bit. They've done a little bit of expanding. Are we done? Not quite done that. So let's just let them build a couple more things. Got about 5 timber down here. A little bit of stone, actually. Some tools. So wait for them to build all that. Let's go back here and see how we're doing up here now. Make sure we're in the right region. That's a little bit glitched out. I think it might fix itself here. Let's see. Yeah, everything else is still there, which is fine, but we don't need to tax our people anymore. Are we getting pretty close to being able to do this? Yeah, we're getting a little bit closer. We need a lot more planks, some more timber. Yeah, it's just not showing our people, which is a little bit annoying. I think it might be kind of glitched out or something. Hopefully it doesn't affect our approval rating. Okay, there we go. We just had to assign someone. There, that kind of fixed that now. Do we have... Yeah, we're building some houses up here, so people should be coming in. I'd like to get a couple more workers on there. Saw pit, obviously, we'll need some more. What are these guys even doing? Transporting, gathering. Yeah, they're just kind of... They're doing some stuff. I don't know. I feel like we might be able to kind of keep... Oh, this is full, that's why. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get some more storehouse workers. And that'll actually help with that. And let's maybe get the charcoal kiln working a little bit faster. And then that'll also help empty that out. And we're having more people moving in. What else could we do? Got a nice little army coming up. Let's start getting some planks. Okay, that's good. I'd also like to start planting some more trees again, but we're doing pretty good. Let's check back over here. We got our logging camp ready to go. Let's put 2 on there and let's just have them kind of chop down this whole area. I love that this is kind of along the little creek here. That's so cool. Little bridges going across. Like, that is awesome. What a game. What a game. So that's awesome. We got our hunting camp here. Let's get somebody on there. Get somebody on our forager hut. And then I suppose we'll need to get our granary. So this will probably just put... where do we want to put this? I guess we could maybe have it... Yeah, maybe right there. Might be fine. And then storehouse, we could probably just have right there. I like that. Let's keep that going. And then I'd love to get some weapons for these guys if I can. I'd still like to have a region with maybe a rich iron deposit, but I mean, we still have a little bit over here. One thing I've noticed is that they actually take a little bit longer to mine all that. But that's fine. Let's get some backyard. Yeah, I need some more regional wealth. So what could we do? Could we sell a little bit more stuff? Construction finished for our granary. So let's quickly, yeah, we need to kind of take all that supplies and hide it. Let's get this just like right there should be fine. Our granary's ready to go. Let's quickly get all that supplies moved over before it goes away. It looks like you have hand carts for your small one now, which is kind of nice. Okay, and then we'll kind of keep that emptied out, I guess. Let's allow them to deliver that, and now let's take them off of there, put them on our storehouse, and then we'll collect all this stuff as well. There we go. Hand carts got all that stuff taken care of. Perfect. That worked out quite nicely. So we have another bandit camp sited. So let's go ahead and take that. It's over here. Let's go get it. Let's go get them. And in fact, let's maybe split this up. We don't need that many guys going towards it. Let's get going down here. Get them on standard ground and we should be able to take those guys out. In fact, they're going forward as well. I don't know if I necessarily want to fight them though. Actually, yes I do, because I want the influence. I actually really want to fight them. So let's actually run. I actually need to fight these guys, which sounds weird. Okay, there we go. Let's take these guys out. Hopefully they don't come and take that. Wow, we just lost a lot of guys. So we got the influence from that at least. Let's send this to our nearest town. And that'll help us get a little bit of money. Yeah, that's perfect. We actually lost a lot of guys there, which sucks, but I really needed to fight them to get some more influence. That was quite important to me. I think these guys are done everything. Yeah, they're just kind of waiting now. Let's maybe maximize this. Let's get one more on there. And let's get some more charcoal. And maybe a little bit more timber, because we're going to need quite a bit. Okay, we got lots of dress stone. How are we doing? We've got lots of rough stone. I could probably even get another stonemasons thing. I'm actually going to do that. Let's put that right there, and then I could have another one of them. This is easily my favorite town, and I think it all has to do with like the actual layout of this region. Like, it's so cool. Our church is coming up. That's looking sweet. Like, there's actually like hills, and you can kind of plan a little town. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. Okay, here comes our guys. Let's get them back to work. And then I think we're just missing some more recruits. Is that what we're waiting for? Yeah, hopefully more people move in. Kind of building our church still, which is nice. They can actually just finish this off right away. They should be done this right now. Let's set that to highest priority. Okay, there they go. Church is complete. Our small stone church. I'd love if you could upgrade this even one more time. Just to have like a massive church in here, but that is what we have. I actually really like that though. I think we're pretty good for food. Like, we got lots of food. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a tithe. Let's do some tithing. Maybe like a 5% tithe. And kind of see. Actually, let's do a 10% tithe. See where that gets us. I'd like to get some more influence if we can. I also can't wait for all this. Like, this is all not in the game yet. Trade tax, mercenary tax, citizen penalties, war tax, like all that stuff. Super cool. Can't wait for all that to be in the game. But we need to work on getting some fuel for sure. Let's get another worker there. Then we can start making some more stone faster. And then we can build our castle. I can't wait for that. Let's quickly check back over here. In fact, I completely screwed this up and these people might leave me. I need to get some houses built, like right now. Let's maybe build some... Where do I want to build them? I could probably get some going this way. Actually, let's stretch this path out a little bit further. And then I can get some houses in through here.
Snow's pretty normal at first, but hell if it ain't just pissing mud after 10 minutes.
4 houses there, 4 people there, and let's just kind of take this and get going kind of along there, and then I can get some houses along here as well. Let's maybe just get one in front of that house. I think that should work, and then I can get one or a few more kind of along there. I think like that would look pretty good. Yeah, let's get all that stuff built as fast as we can. Oh gosh, I completely screwed that up. I forgot about these guys. This we could have right there, and then order another ox. Set that to highest priority. Oh, we got no firewood over here either. Oh my gosh. This is so bad, I can't even tell you. So we got no firewood. They're already hacking all these trees. Let's just get this like up here. Actually, twist that around. Don't need to be that urgent. Let's build that. And I mean, if we at least have some houses, that's not horrible. But we also need to set this to highest priority before we get our houses, maybe.
Splendid work on the roof, good sirs.
Come on, gotta build that and then order another ox. Okay, there we go. Let's build that and then we can get some firewood. Not good. I completely neglected these guys. Oh, that sucks. Okay, now we're in the right region. Says we got no fuel. Oh, we do have a little bit of fuel actually. Okay, so that's decent. That's enough to survive. But we still need to get some more. We're gonna build this. That's ready to go. Let's get a worker on there. And that takes up everybody now. How is this doing? Let's set this to like, how many do we have? 31? Let's set it to like 20. And then obviously we don't have any berries to collect now. So let's free up a worker to build all this. I think they should be able to get those houses up pretty quick. People are leaving. This is not good. Gotta build this stuff right away here. And in fact, we have lots of food. I'm gonna get another family available here. And our granary. Yeah, it's quite cold. Let's free up another family. We only have 2. Oh gosh, we've gotta get some houses here.
We all know what that means.
Gotta build up these houses. A logging camp. Let's free up absolutely everybody to build these houses right now. That is what's important. Okay, that is good. That should start helping our approval rating. Gotta get these houses built. All hands on deck. Okay, let's get a family on there. Okay, we got our upgrade. Let's figure out what we want to get here. What do we have in this region? Like, we have rich clay, so I could probably do something with that. Smiths of Passau. Increase blacksmith efficiency. Experts. Well, we could probably do something else. Improved armor. Mine integrity. Actually, it'd be nice to have some. Let's do this. Let's get this boyer thing. And I'd like to get some maybe crossbowmen over here. It might be kind of cool. Okay, we got those houses built now. Get a worker on there. Let's get a worker back on there. One back on hunting. And hopefully we can crawl our way back from this. Let's get our marketplace sorted out here. Let's maybe just have it behind here. Kind of just like that. Nice little marketplace. Get a couple of stalls in there. We also need a well. That's going to be quite important for us. In fact, let's build that up right away. That's going to help with our approval rating right away too. Okay, it's backed up to 50%, so we just barely saved these people. Oh gosh, that was kind of tremendous. But I think they should survive. I think even a family moved in, which is nice, so people should be coming in now. I'd love to get some archers over here. Maybe a crossbowman unit might be kind of nice. Let's go back over here. Are we a little bit closer to be able to do this? We have enough timber, getting closer with the planks. Yeah, we're getting a little bit closer actually. We have another worker available to build some stuff, so let's get one there. And we have 52 tools now. Oh, I guess I had it on tools. Oh, that's plenty. Let's get some more spears. If we could. Yeah, we're out of spears, so I guess we're kind of just... Yeah, we're still missing recruits, actually, so... Some people should move in. These are great little locations for some vegetable gardens. And maybe a orchardy as well. Do something like that. These could probably be the little things. Maybe a couple of chicken coops in here. Maybe an animal pen or two. And maybe an apiary. Just do a little bit of variety in here. Some animal pens. Okay, that's good. This is just there for aesthetic, basically. This actually looks so cool. I kind of want to get a shot of our castle like this. That's so cool. I love that. Very, very nice. We're going to build that in due time, and that's going to be an all hands on deck situation. But we could also upgrade a couple more houses here. Well, that's going to use all our timber, though. Let's maybe wait. I think we just used a lot of timber on building all that stuff, so we're going to need some more. Do we have a permanently assigned ox? Looks like we do. How are we doing for firewood? Got lots more firewood. That is a lot better. Okay, I like that. And our tithe is starting to help. Let's maybe do another worker on our granary. That'll keep people a little bit happier, I think. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's go back over here really quick. Let's maybe do this. So we need one in our storehouse. Let's maybe do a granary worker to help with approval rating. And let's also get a saw pit. If we can put that maybe in here or something. So we get a saw pit there. We should have a decent amount of... Okay, we got tons of firewood over here now. 24 months worth, so that is more than enough. Let's get some on our storehouse to keep all that packed away. Don't need anybody on there. This is still doing pretty good, it looks like. Oh yeah, we need somebody in here to get rid of all that, so that'll help immediately. And then we could also upgrade those once we get our saw pit. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, we definitely need some more influence. Is there any more bandits around here? Like, I need to claim some more of these. These are just waiting for something. I don't know what, but they're waiting for something. We're still getting a decent amount of food. I think our farm should really produce quite a bit. And in fact, let's maybe get a couple of little communal ovens in here. Like in here, that'd be kind of a perfect little spot for that. Maybe one over here. Yeah, this is like my favorite part of the entire thing. It's so cool. I love that. Okay, still building a couple of things here. Building these. Lots to build. Lots to do, lots to see. Got a couple of workers on there. See, that's like full already, so I gotta keep all that nice and empty. I'll probably need a couple of workers on here, I'm not gonna lie. Let's maybe increase production. That's gonna use a lot more stuff, but that'll help with our productivity. And these guys are cold, so that doesn't help, but we're almost in January, or sorry, March. And then I think we could probably even harvest this stuff as well. So So we can get that going pretty soon. Okay, that's awesome. Let's check back over here really quick. How are we doing? We got granary. We just had a family move in. Let's get them on our saw pit really quick. What else do we want to put down here? Planting some more trees would also benefit us. So let's maybe do that. This will be growing pretty soon, so I could probably get somebody on there as well. And maybe even getting some stone. Let's get some stone. Let's just take that and go right to there. Okay, we got another worker as well. Where do I could probably upgrade that. Or maybe let's save it and put them on here, because I'd like to get some stone really quick here. Let's go collect all of that. They should be able to get that up pretty quick. And then I could even... I don't think they're doing anything else here, so let's start planting some more trees. Maybe just in like this area to start. Yeah, we got nothing else we really need to build, so we're just waiting to get some planks. And in fact, we already have some. So let's upgrade those. And then hopefully somebody else moves in. Let's get a couple more houses. Maybe even just around here. Let's maybe just do something like this. Actually, let's see if we let's do this a little bit better. Let's go up through the middle. And then I'll kind of just get going around like that. And then over here as well. Just to kind of have a nicer little plot for our people. Maybe get going like that, and then something like that. There we go. That's a lot better. Then have them all facing like that. That looks absolutely beautiful. Let's build that up. Then we can have even more people move in. Actually, just had somebody else move in, so let's maybe get them on there. We already have like all that stone collected. Is there any other bandit camps? That's what I'd like to know. I don't think there is. Which is fine. Okay. Let's collect all of that, and I think we're doing pretty good over here. I'd like to get a worker over here once we get all that built up. In fact, we have enough stone already. Let's start doing that now. We should probably get some food coming in. We can't quite upgrade. Actually, I think we can bandit camp available. Let's go get that right now. Let's go fight them. They're just in here. So let's send them down to their ultimate demise. No, it's not their demise. They're gonna do just fine. Now let's just get them walking just so they're nice and strong. Yeah, here they come. It'd be kind of cool to have a little bridge battle, but let's see where they end up coming out from. Actually, let's maybe have the fight in this region, if we can. So then I don't have to clean up the bodies. Okay, here they come. Let's maybe get out in the opening here. Keep them on standard ground. In fact, let's put them on... Whoa, what's going on here? You get back here. You little jerks. Where are they going? Oh, they're fighting. Okay. Actually, no, I want to fight them. I need to beat them. Let's see if I get the influence for this. These guys are kind of helping us out. Okay, there we go. I don't know, I didn't get the influence for it, but I am definitely going to get this. I gotta make sure I get this. And send it to the nearest town, I think is this one, so it's just kind of nice. Let's send that to the nearest town. That'll give us a little bit of money here. And I think that's the only bandit camp that came up. Oh, that really sucks. I needed that influence. That's fine. Let's get these guys back. That sent a little money to us here. So now we could probably do something else. Could we upgrade these? What else do I want to do? Yeah, a little bit of a fight here. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. I might have to bury those bodies, but we can get our church. So let's maybe get our church, even just right here. Might be a nice little location. Kind of just like that. Another ruler's armory sighted. I don't think there's any other. No, there isn't. Well, that sucks. I really could have used that, but I'm going to build this up. This, I think we're ready for a thumbnail now. There we go. We can actually commit that now. So let's build all of that. So we're finally going to build that. I think. Oh, nothing did come up. Okay, that sucks. Let's get these guys back to work. We're still missing a little bit of, oh, I guess equipment now, hey? Interesting. So we're missing a little bit of equipment. Why would that be? Why don't we have any iron? Oh no, we're out of it. We are out of iron, so we might have to import some. Which could hurt us. That could hurt us, I'm not gonna lie. So let's see if we can do something here. I don't know how much it costs. Let's see if we can get some. If we imported barley that costs 12, how much would it be to export ale? I might have to get this just to test it. I don't know. I could also make some clothes. That would be a good way to make money. But you got ale and mead. Interesting. But I'm also going to get some stuff with all this. We have quite a bit of workers available to us here. So let's see if they're going to... Transporting, going home. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait till fall for them to do a harvest. But that should be fine. Let's get them off of there and let's get them back on. That is majestic. Okay, let's see if we can put some more workers on these. Let's just do like that. Get some more charcoal, get a little bit more firewood. Actually, no, we need to maybe focus on getting more trees kind of planted here. So let's just do like this area for them. These guys can do this area. And then that kind of spreads them out a little bit. But yeah, we have committed that. I think we could probably free these guys up now. Maybe just do... We don't need nearly as much, so we can free up some of these workers. We definitely need planks. But we are missing some spears, so we need to order... Yeah, we need a way of making money, otherwise we won't be able to make weapons. Should we just order spears, or we could order iron ore? That'd be quite expensive, though. You know what? We actually have quite a bit of tools. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell tools and iron ore, but I need one of these, like this one probably, to be a blacksmith as well. I need to make tools and iron ore out of it, because I need to be able to get some good stuff out of it. So let's import some iron ore, and let's get like 20 of it at a time. Import iron ore. It is a minor trade, so that should work. And then I'll also be able to sell, like if I sold spears, or I could also sell tools. We could sell that for 3, not nearly as much, but let's keep about 10. Let's export that. That's a minor trade as well. And then these are major trades, so let's get that for spears. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I can only sell it for 2? That's no profit. We need to make some other stuff and we're gonna make that work, but spears, I guess we'll keep about 20 of them at all times. Actually, we really can't afford to sell any spears. Let's set that to like 40. Well, I guess 30. We don't have any right now. Let's do that. Just to make a little bit of money. What else could we sell? Oh, I can sell stone. I am actually exporting some of it anyway. So I should be able to make some money with that. And in fact, I could probably get another worker on here. And that would help us make some money. Okay, let's do that. Let's export dressed stone. And now that we've kind of sold that, let's set this to maybe 10 just to keep a little bit around, but let's sell the rest. And now we should be able to make quite a bit of money with that. I think that is where our money will be coming in from. But yeah, let's get some iron. And instead of Let's turn this off. I don't want to sell that stuff. Let's just focus on stone. And I could also sell charcoal, couldn't I? Let's maybe do that as well. Get a charcoal wherever it is. Wherever it is, I think it's maybe... Oh, this stuff. Okay. It is a major trade, so I will have to get this, but let's export that. And I think it should be quite worth it. So let's just get like 50. And you can only sell it for 3, but that's something. Like, it'll give us like a decent amount of money, I think. Yeah, that should be good. Livestock, we got one on there. And a couple of extra workers. So that should be more than enough to get some good money. And I could also sell mortar, I guess. Let's maybe do that. Let's sell some mortar. Make some mortar, sell some mortar. We're getting lots of that stuff. See, it's literally a bottomless pit. That's incredible. I love that. As far as mortar, I don't know where that is. Is it, maybe here? Yeah, here we go. It's a minor trade. We can only sell it for 1. But that's better than nothing, honestly. Let's just set that to like 10. And then it's something. It gives us some money at least. That should be quite a bit better. We're still doing pretty good for food. And this is going to be quite the project. Let's set that to highest priority. That's going to take absolutely forever to build. Especially that it's so far away, but shouldn't be too bad. Let's go back down here and see how these guys are doing. So let's... building that stuff up. How many orders do we have? So logging camp, let's get an extra one in there. Let's quickly, do we have any planks? Yeah, we got a decent amount of planks. Let's get a worker way over here on our mine. Way the heck over here. And then we'll also need a mine for our clay, and this is kind of where our money is going to come from. That's going to be absolutely lovely for us. Let's set that to highest priority, and then we can get that going. We'll also need some tools. So I guess before we run out of tools, let's get a bloomery. Build this out like this a little bit. And then we can get a bloomery maybe right there. And then we'll also need a clay furnace. So let's just get this, maybe even outside here. Let's get 2 of them. Yeah, I think that should be good. Got plenty. Our church is built. I think we should be able to upgrade some houses pretty soon. We're just missing a little bit of planks actually, so let's get a worker potentially on there. I don't know what they're doing. These guys are planting some trees, got some wood. Let's maybe get a little bit more wood as well. And then I'd like to start upgrading some houses. I'll probably get a boyer. And then I can get some crossbows, is kind of what I'm hoping to do. Okay, that's awesome. Let's start getting some clay. We can start working on that. Okay, there we go. Our berries are doing good. It's kind of annoying that I need to keep doing this, but kind of see what's available. Okay, these guys are still working even though we don't have any more clay, so let's free them up. Oh gosh, we got to make sure once it's fall we actually put some people on there, but it'll give us a notification. Having 3 available families to deliver all this stuff is definitely going to help. It looks like they've already kind of started with their gate, which is so cool. Look at this. It's the first time we're seeing this kind of being built. I love that. Just starting to lay all of this stuff. Yeah, we've delivered a lot of planks. Gonna get some mortar over here. What I'd like to do is maybe even get a couple more houses throughout here. Like in here. I'd love to get some more people move in. Like I could get 3 there, or I can get like a bunch going this way. Let's do that instead. And then I could even get a little path going throughout here, all the way to there. And then get some houses back through here as well. I don't know how much I love that. Might kind of ruin the aesthetic, honestly. Let's leave that. This looks a little bit better. And then I kind of need to fill this up. Another castle would look kind of cool up here, obviously. But yeah, they're gonna need to build that. Also, let's I think I can upgrade my retinue unit now. Can I? Up 12. Let's buy a few of those, because then that'll actually help them have more people to build all this stuff. They'll kind of help with that. But it uses your own people to turn them into retinue, so you gotta be a little bit careful. We still haven't assigned this. Oh wait, we should probably have some hides. Okay, that's nice. I didn't think about that. Let's get a tannery. Of course we need some planks now. What are these guys doing? Not getting planks, I can tell you that. Let's free up another worker. And let's get that to there instead. Yeah, we should be able to make some good money now. Getting lots there. Yeah, it's gonna be quite important for us to build these houses. Actually, there's a lot of houses that we can upgrade. Yeah, like these. This will help out a lot. Let's start doing this. We haven't done this with any of them actually, so let's get quite a bit of these, and then obviously we'll need some more timber. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're at 1,000. Let's claim another region here. Let's claim this one. Start taking some regions. In fact, we still have a decent amount of food. Oh, I actually can't do anything with this. This is kind of what's annoying. Whoa. You can open and close it. That's so cool. Okay, I love that. You should be able to adjust your taxes while they're actually building this, because obviously this is a big project. That could take forever. But just a little bit of a nitpick. I don't know, Manor Lords, if you're listening. See if you can do something about that for me. Yeah, let's get these houses built. Obviously, let's actually set these to highest priority. Just so they actually get built. And how many oxen do we have? We only have, wow, 5? Let's get some more. I feel like that would help. This looks like ants digging in here. Let's actually do a nice little cinematic here. That looks awesome. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer to claiming this here region. And then I need to set up a manor house down here so then we can start tithing or taxing those people who are tithing. So we have this region now. Again, another just absolutely gorgeous region. You can build anywhere. Like I could picture building in here would be pretty cool, but really anything would be nice. Let's see what we need for this down here. So we have 150 planks. So honestly, I could probably even get a manor house. Oh, what's going on here? Go back into this region. Let's see what we have now. Should be able to make it work. Oh, I did 12 and 150. What the heck is going on here? I must be in the wrong region. I don't really get what's going on. That's kind of just bugged a little bit. Let's maybe stop making planks and then double up our timber, and then we'll need some stone as well. Even though it says we should have enough. Okay, it actually says we already have enough, so let's just build this. Maybe kind of tucked in over here. Might be kind of cool. Let's do that, and then I can also build that to get a little bit more garrison and retinue. That's actually quite nice. And let's just build this that way. We need one more timber to be able to complete that, but let's get that going. And then we can get even another retinue unit. That's lovely. And then up here, we're still building this. We already have the front gate kind of done. It'd be so cool if you could put like a moat around this. That's gotta be next, right? Like let's open and close the gate here. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. So we got lots of stuff delivered here. Definitely need to do a little bit more. This is done with. This is also done with. So yeah, we definitely need to get some more iron here. But we should be making quite a bit of money now. And then we can make some more weapons. Getting lots of iron ore being delivered. So I think we should be able to kind of balance it out that way. Yeah, we're missing a little bit of recruits. Let's see. Let's get back into this region. Clay first. We actually don't have any more clay. So I suppose I could maybe free them up as well. But we have tons of roof tiles, which is nice. And that frees up quite a bit more people. Let's focus on planting a little bit more. And maybe even getting this kind of maxed out a little bit more. So let's get one more in our storehouse. That should make us a little bit happier. And we have a little bit of... Like, I could probably even just have houses along here. Honestly, that's probably what I'll do. I don't think that's too steep. Let's just get one of these kind of coming along the back. And then I'll just kind of build this going out. And then maybe just kind of back to there. Then I can have some houses along here. Something like that, maybe. Oh, of course we don't have any timber. What the heck? How are we struggling so much for timber? That's interesting. What are these people doing? Felling a tree. So they're definitely working still. I guess they just need to work a little bit harder. And then we're keeping our planks quite empty. Let's maybe stop making large shields. I think we have enough of those, so let's pause that. And then any planks that we get in, we can turn them into spears instead. Oh, I don't think I got my tannery, did I? I'm still waiting on planks for that. So let's wait until we get a little bit of a stockpile of timber. And in fact, I might even get another logging camp in here. It's too steep over there. Okay, fit it in here. I guess we can't really. Let's just do that, and let's actually increase our production. It'll use quite a bit more tools, but we have lots of them. Yeah, that's good. I guess I can maybe get that going now. Get a little bit of planks being made. Yeah, that's good. I think I could probably even get another ox just to really maximize that. And since we are selling a lot of our stone, I think I'll even get another one on here. Let's max that out. Needs maintenance. We should have enough tools, so hopefully they'll go get a tool to kind of fix that. Maintained, there we go. Nice and maintained, so they should be able to absolutely fly now. Look at them go. They're just flying, hacking away. We should be able to get quite a bit of stone. Actually, it's kind of just enough to make money, so let's just go with that. Yeah, still building all that. And honestly, I should keep enough guys available. Okay, we're in September now. I need to get some workers on here. Let's free up a couple of workers. Maybe like these guys, and then we can get our farm. Actually, before we do, yeah, let's maybe max that out. Get some harvest. I think harvest season should have started. Harvest season ended. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, can I permanently assign or do that? That is interesting. I wonder, like, you can't just force an early harvest anymore. But whatever, I guess. I guess we missed the boat, and that's weird. I don't know why. Should be harvest season, but I guess let's take them off of there. Let's leave one on there just in case they change their mind. Well, let's get these guys back on here now. Let's max those out nice. Okay, that's good. So we have tons of dress stone. A little less rough stone, so yeah, I guess we just need to turn... Actually, just, no, we're good. We're good with that. Still building that, which is nice. They're still not going to harvest, which kind of sucks, but we're making decent money here now.
Rain, snow, still.
Let's check back down here. So we are in dire need to get some more trees here. We got this built up, so I think we can even commit to that now. We can get our garrison tower.
Fresh meat. Get your fresh meat here.
There we go.
Find a cats in all the land.
And now I think we can even upgrade this all the way to 24, which is lovely. That's really going to help out our army. And this is at 12. I just need a couple more people move into this town. Like, what are we waiting for here? We got 0 available living space. That should be better. Oh, bandit camp sighted. Okay, quickly, we got to get on that. We have to get on that. So it is down here, which is nice. So I think we should be able to get that.
Yes, sire.
Let's maybe just go down here and see if they come down to us.
Stand and fight.
Another ruler army sighted. So they're coming from way over there. I think we should be able to fight these guys and beat them.
March. Advance. Advance.
Okay, here they come. Let's just keep them on standard ground. There you go. I definitely need to beat these guys.
Push.
Let's push forward. That'll give us quite a bit of influence, which is nice. That is well needed. And let's get this money into our regional wealth. Nearest town. There we go.
Pick up the pace. Yes,
We need more of
sire.
those bandit camps to show up. Okay, let's get them back to work. I'm just going to leave 3 unassigned families to continue to build this. We got lots of work to do. In fact, they've actually delivered a lot of stuff in the meantime, so that's good. Then they can start building that. They kind of build it as they go, which is really cool. Like, I love that. That's just so cool. Our new stone castles. Yeah, lots to be done there, which is cool. And in fact, we actually have quite a bit of charcoal. I'm going to wait for them to chop more firewood down. And let's leave 7 unassigned families. Let's build this thing. Let's just leave absolutely everybody to come up here and build some stuff. I think it should speed things up quite a bit. Okay, we finally have enough planks to get a tannery, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's just build our tannery somewhere where it's not absolutely disgusting to have it. Maybe just on the outside of town as soon as you enter in, why not? We're in December. Got lots of fuel, so that's good. We need to work on getting some more food. And in fact, yeah, this is really coming up now. Look at this. Delivering lots of stuff. I could maybe lower our tithe. No, I can't. Never mind, I can't even do that because I can't click on that. Let's go back over here. Let's check in on these guys. So I could probably expand this area a little bit more. Get them to really plant some trees. Oh, and I wanted to get my boyer's workshop, didn't I? So let's actually upgrade a couple of houses here. Let's do that, and then I can get a boyer's workshop. Do we have quite a bit of planks? We do, so I'm... Oh, I also need... I can get deep mine. So you can just get a deep mine. Like, that's amazing. Absolutely love that. We're gonna need some iron, though. So let's go get some iron. And then I need to make some iron parts. Let's maybe even upgrade another house. We'll need a blacksmith, a boyer's workshop, and then I think that should be good. Let's free up a couple of people here. Okay, this one I'm gonna make our blacksmith, and then one of these can be our boyer's workshop, and then we can get some bows. That'll be quite nice. And we will need some iron parts, so hopefully once that finally gets built, we can get that going. And in fact, let's actually get another family on here. How are we low on houses? So let's maybe get a couple more houses throughout here. It is quite cold for our people. Let's just build a few houses kind of going this way. That'll be nice. And then I need to get a... Wait, I already got a blueberry, didn't I? I did. Look at me being proactive. So let's do that. And then they can start doing that. And then if they ever build these, I guess let's just do this one. So let's do a boiler. This one's done. Let's get iron parts. And then we can make some crossbows and have some crossbowmen. I think that would really help out our town, or our army. Yeah, we're really kind of lacking some of those. Let's do, yeah, crossbows. I don't want to do bows because they're pretty useless in this game, let's be honest. And what else could I do? I think that's probably fine. I'd also probably need to make some more tools, so let's quickly make some tools. But in this region, I can get some crossbowmen. So yeah, it's... There we go. That should be better. Get some crossbowmen. Hopefully we can get some iron. And what I might actually do... Could I upgrade these? It's gonna cost quite a bit. Yeah, no, I don't need it yet. That's a complete waste of money. We have our clay furnace here. Do we have somebody on there? We should. We got a decent amount of clay. I need to free up some people from their boring jobs. Woodcutter's Lodge. Yeah, we definitely need some wood. We have 17 months worth. Let's just keep them cutting, actually. Okay, I like that. We're gonna get some bowmen pretty soon. Let's go over here, and we get 8 available families. Is this thing done? Oh my gosh, it's done. It's done. That's so cool. Oh, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I absolutely love that. And in the winter, it looks so good. Oh, that's so cool. That might be my thumbnail right there. Okay, now that we finally have that, I think we could probably adjust our tithe a little bit more. Let's go down to like 5%. We're not getting much from it anyway, so we might as well be happy. Land tax. We don't need to do that anymore. I don't know why we have been. Do we have enough timber? Yes, we do. Okay, so now we can get some houses in here. Get some houses in here now. Oh, that is awkward. Why on earth is that the best to come up with? Yeah, I might need to fix this path because that's pretty bad. Let's just get it like... Let's just get it to like there and then... Actually, no, I kind of liked... Let's fix that again. Let's get it like out a little bit wider. Kind of like that. I still wanted to kind of preserve that tree if I could, but... Let's do this, and in fact I might get a little path just going straight there. Just to make it a little bit better. Because then I think it should... There we go, that's a lot better. We get some houses in there. And then I could probably even get a few up here, but let's leave that. Let's at least get a bunch of houses, and now we can get some people in here, hopefully. Transporting. I'm just gonna leave them there, honestly. Or so let's leave like 4 families, and then we can get the rest doing other things. Like, let's do this, get a couple on there, and then how is our wood cutting going? Let's maybe get these guys to work a little bit harder. Tools are doing decent. We got a decent amount of spears, so we're just basically missing recruits at this point. And I think we can upgrade... Oh, why can't we upgrade that? Oh, I have a garrison tower. Don't do this to me. Do I have to get another one? Don't make me get another one. Fine, I'll get another one. I will get another one, so I need Wait, are you gonna make me do everything again? Okay, that's fine. I don't know what's going on with this. I thought I'd have to add another garrison tower. But I don't know. We'll see. Those guys are waiting. Man, I just need to get a few more recruits and then we'll be good. Let's check back over here really quick. I think we should probably have some iron parts. Oh no. Tools. What are we making? We got a little bit of iron. Should be making some tools now. And in fact, let's go get a little bit more iron. The faster we get this stuff, the better. Oh, we're out of people, actually. Never mind. Oh yeah, we need to build that. Okay, let's do... Yes, we don't need you there. Let's build these houses and then we can get some people moving. Lots of trees being planted here, which is nice. Memory, logging camp, yeah. Yeah, there we go. We're getting some houses built now, which will definitely help us. I'd like to get some houses in here, but that dumb little animal thing is in the way, unfortunately. Got about 7 tools. Let's start making some iron parts. I feel like that should be enough tools. Let's make some iron parts. We got lots of planks, and then we should be able to make some bows or some crossbows. Okay, raiders are coming. That's exactly what we need. We need some more influence. So where are they coming from? They better not be coming from here. Yeah, I don't know where they're coming from. They're doing lots of expanding here, actually. Oh, they're coming from here. Oh, this is the retinue unit. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm actually gonna rush my guys over, because I want to make sure I get the money for that. Let's rush to their aid. So the retinue's coming out. I wonder if they're going to send out any other guys. They don't seem to have anymore. They got their retinue unit. That's about it. Yeah, they haven't sent anything to their aid. Interesting. Okay. So if I attack these guys, you're telling me I could just basically take this for free? Yeah, that retinue unit's going to get completely smashed. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Oh, they're going to burn this town. Oh, no way. No way. Burning their whole town. That's crazy. A nice little thumbnail for another video at the expense of my adversaries. Now I got time to take this. I feel like it might be. Let's speed this up. Yeah, they're just completely torching this entire... That's crazy. In the rain too, so hopefully the rain helps them, but they're losing a little bit of guys. I have to make sure. That's crazy. They're literally torching their entire town. Hopefully they're not doing that to us. Okay, good. They might even have a bigger town than us. I feel like they do. Oh, there's a little bandit camp down here too. Should I split up? That's the question. Wait, what happened to the bandits? Let's maybe go here and take that instead. Are they just gone? You get back here. So they're gonna go take them. Let's maybe form up here. Let's put them on standard ground. Okay, here they come. Get them, boys. There we go. Gotta make sure. Oh, there's no way they're about to take that. Get lost. Oh gosh. You jerks. Okay. What else can go wrong? They're taking everything. Okay, let's get these guys back. That was a giant waste of our time. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just get them back and we'll kind of see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are being pressed claim to this region again, so we're gonna have to defend that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to fight another battle. I've been trying to get a bunch of influence for the last like hour and a half here. It's taking forever. So let's go quickly run over here. Prepare for battle. And I shouldn't need to use any of my own guys. I got lots of guys now. I got lots of... Actually, I might even be able to get another unit. Cross them in. Oh, that's for the wrong one. Let's see if I can actually get the right one here. There we go. Now I should be able to get another unit of crossbowmen. There we go. Now we can kind of spread it out by get a bunch more of those. These guys should be here pretty soon, so let's just progress a little bit further, and then I can press claims to this. Have them attack. So here they come. Our battlefield is going to be fought right in here, and I don't know what they're going to send at us. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Well, let's maybe fight... I mean, I'd like to get on top of this hill if I could, but let's just go right here. And then get our archers right behind there. You're trying to pay us off with 3,000. Let's just end that conversation. I need to take this region. Might as well take it for free. So here we go. Let's get our archers ready to go, lined up. I think I should win this. I mean, I'm hoping I should. I got about 4 units. Yeah, I should, especially that they, let's push forward actually, since they're, they moved their retinue unit back. Might as well do that. And in fact, let's maybe run out this way and run out that way. Yeah, these guys, I'm just gonna push forward a little bit here. Here we go. Let's see the attack here. Let's push these guys off to the side. Here we go. The world's lamest attack. Here we go. We got these guys surrounded. I feel like I should be able to do some damage to them. And then these guys... Oh, shoot. I didn't expect that. So let's get these guys to shoot at them from the back. And these guys should be strong enough to just kind of take out these bandits. So we'll kind of see. I think we should win this. We're kind of shooting them, but then oh shoot, we're shooting our own guys though. That wasn't planned. So let's maybe just shoot these guys. These guys are going to take a little bit of a beating, but I think they should survive here. Okay, we absolutely smacked those guys. Let's maybe just run backwards. And then we can take these guys out. Take them out, and then they still have these guys coming in, so we got a little bit to deal with. Let's make sure we take these guys out as fast as we can. And then I guess let's just prepare for when they come down here. So let's just get about right there. Here they come. Let's just attack their retinue unit, completely surround them. And let's get these guys behind. Let's watch them absolutely obliterate these guys. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Retinue unit's a hard, tough cookie to deal with, but I think we should be able to... Oh, they got their bandits coming in here too. Never expected the bandits. Okay, I think... What the heck happened to our other unit of archers? Did they already take them? They broke them. Let's take these guys out. And then that should be ultimate victory. Okay, there we go. And then these guys are still coming. So let's send them up the hill at them. Come on. Get them going up the hill here. There we go. That should be a victory. There we go. Okay, let's disband these guys. We don't need them anymore. And that is a free region claimed, which is absolutely amazing. We just have basically these 3 left to claim. I think for the sake of the video, like I said, I spent like an hour and a half trying to build up influence. I forgot to set the bandits on most frequent, so I think I might either take this one or maybe even see if I could take the... I mean, these guys have been our friends, and they got attacked. Like, everything absolutely burned for them, so They're still rebuilding. I don't think they have much left to live for here, so I think I want to try my hand again at these guys and kind of hope for the best. I still have my entire army, which is nice. That's definitely nice. We're building this up. I want to get some, oh, we're also going to need a tavern, won't we? How do we not have a tavern yet? Let's just build that. Where do I want to get my tavern? You're telling me there is not one location in this entire part that I could put my tavern? Guess I could put it right there. That's fine. We'll get a tavern there. Let's get a couple of workers on there because we did have a nice little harvest here. We got a bunch of barley and we can free up a bunch of workers here. Let's take care of that, and then we also can make bread. So let's make some bread. Let's kind of max this out a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. No need to have anybody else on there. Might as well just have maximum effort. And we're doing that. I also need to have, let's maybe have one available for building this, and then I could throw them on there. And then we could have some ale. I'd love to see some level 3 houses and see what they kind of look like. We have some, wait, what? How are we have 0 food. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's turn tithing off. Let's see if we can rebuild here a little bit. Actually, let's even put it to like 5%. We definitely don't need to do 15%. We're also struggling here because I also did the same thing. So let's 20%. Let's do like 7%. That might be a little bit better. I just need to get to 2,000. That's all I really need to do. But let's continue to get some food. And now we should be able to make some bread. Potentially. Yeah, we're going to make a little bit of bread. And some more people are moving in, so hopefully we're able to take care of that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we officially have enough influence to claim this region. We're going to start with 2 units. In fact, I might actually wait until they get rid of these guys so they don't just start with 2 extra units for no reason. Okay, I guess they're just going to sit there anyway. Let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. Oh, we have a bandit camp right here. I guess I could claim that. Let's go take that. Let's get absolutely everybody ready to go here. Everybody out, ready to go. Let's quickly take a unit of archers and go take that. Why not? And then we'll also need to get some... Let's load up here. So let's get all of these guys, lots of crossbowmen. Everybody ready to go. All right here. Oh, guys are a little bit close. I guess let's just... I want to have this battle on top of the hill if I can. Or I guess down here was kind of cool. No, let's maybe form up at the bottom of the hill again. Kind of like that. Spoils of war. Let's send that to our treasury. Just to make sure we have enough. And then hopefully some more guys come available to us. Let's get everybody over here. Just at the bottom of the hill here. And prepare for battle. The ultimate victory. And I think this is the last battle I'll have. I won't even try and claim this. Like I said, this is an influence problem. It takes way too long to get that. I'm just going to call that ultimate victory. And I've also heard that you can't actually attack these. Like, they won't really defend themselves. We kind of saw that they didn't really defend themselves. Like, they absolutely got destroyed. So this will be our last battle. Ladies and gentlemen, another little surprise here. We have even more guys that we can get here. So let's get all of these guys over. This is absolutely insane. Let's get absolutely everybody ready to go. An even bigger army. I think we're gonna have like, let's see how many units we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 units. I think that's easily the biggest army I've ever had. This is revenge. Okay, we lost the first battle. I'm not losing another battle with these guys. I'm gonna make sure we absolutely stomp these guys this time around. We almost have everybody here. This is absolutely crazy. That's so many guys. Is that all of them? No, these guys are still coming. Okay, they're still coming. Here they come. Still waiting on them. Okay, we've done our little marching for the intro. Let's get this battle started. I'm a little bit nervous. This could go well. I mean, I do have 19 units, so I think it should go well. If all goes according to plan. Let's get our guys kind of set up so we have all of our spearmen. Oh my gosh, they are sending absolutely everybody out here. Okay, this is gonna be a battle. This is gonna be an absolute battle. Let's get all of our spearmen out, ready to go. I think these, yeah, there's only 4 units. Let's keep these guys right here. And then our swordsmen, we will get right behind them. Just like that. And then all of our retinue unit and our own guys, I'll kind of keep in reserve a little bit. In fact, there might even be some more. No, I think that's it. I'll put them in reserve. And then our archers, we have tons of crossbowmen, which is amazing. They're going to come in handy for sure. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So I might even have to split up and have like a... Yeah, I might have to split up. We'll see. Let's go a little bit closer here, a little bit tighter formation. And then get our archers ready to fire. Let's actually get... Let's split up a little bit here. Let's get our crossbowmen. And maybe these archers up on the hill here. And then these guys I'm going to put up here. And kind of hope that they hide and they can't really see them, but this is absolutely epic. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, this is going to be a battle for the ages. So let's kind of just see. They're coming a little bit closer. And once they come down, battle has begun. So let's attack these archers while they're kind of vulnerable here. And I might, like I said, kind of have to split up here. Separate my armies a little bit. So let's get these guys set up here. Put them on standard ground. And then let's kind of split up our guys here as well. Might as well charge in here. Oh gosh, that's absolutely crazy. Okay, so we should be able to take those out, no problem. These guys, I'm gonna get them in this little pass. And get them defending that. And get these guys right behind them in reserve. Maybe these guys up on the hill, and then these guys. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely crazy. Yeah, let's put them maybe even just like this. We spread them out a little bit more. And then some swordsmen in reserve as well. And then these guys can kind of stay back here. This is absolutely crazy. These guys are dive bombing up the hill. I don't know where they're planning on going, but let's get these guys set right up here. Yeah, this is going to be pretty crazy. So let's actually go like here, and then I can get my swordsmen right in front of them to kind of protect them a little bit. I don't know if they're going to come down here, but yeah, we'll see. They might be kind of trying to skirmish us here, so let's go a little bit, maybe a little bit closer. I wonder if I could get in range of these guys. Let's maybe go a little bit closer and see if I can bait some of these guys. Let's see here. Battle in progress. So yeah, we are able to actually shoot these guys. So that is amazing news. Let's see if we can just absolutely shred these guys. This is so epic. So yeah, hopefully we can take out the retinue unit. We definitely have lots of guys shooting at them. Let's get right behind these guys, are ready to charge down the hill. And these guys are kind of ready to go. Let's put them in shield wall. These guys right off to the side as well. Oh, these guys are... What the heck are they doing? Let's actually shoot at these archers up here. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are planning to do. I think the bulk of their army is kind of pushing this way. So I might have to kind of shift my focus here. Let's move these guys up here. Get them off of that. Let's get them running. And then these guys we can kind of replace. Yeah, here we go. Now we got a battle on our hands. I might keep a little bit of guys around to kind of protect these guys, but we are absolutely slaughtering them. We got their archers kind of taken care of. Let's spread out our fire. Let's take out these guys if we can. Shield wall. Shield wall, men. Yeah, we got a sweet little formation here. These guys are coming around back, so I might as well take them out. And then I think our whole battle is going to be over here, to be honest. Let's shoot those guys, actually. Let's maybe go protect them. Let's use them. We have a little battle here. This is interesting, to say the least. There's a lot going on here. Let's see a little charge. Oh yeah. The giant cliff face. Love that. So we should be able to have some success there. We're absolutely slaughtering these guys down here. Yeah, let's kind of continue to hold formation. Here they come. Nice little charge here. Let's maybe charge down on these guys. Or maybe even let... I don't know what we should do. Let's charge in here. And then I might actually charge down on these guys as well. And these guys I'll push forward a little bit. What's going on over here? Let's maybe get up here. And if we can get on top of this, oh, they're trying to pay us off again. I don't think so. You offered me more the first time. Let's get on top of this hill. And then if we could kind of rain down on top of them, that would be amazing. I don't know what these guys are doing. Let's just get them kind of stuck in here. Let's get charged in here. This is an absolute mosh pit in here. I love this. I think we should definitely win this. Like, this battle is already more interesting than every other battle we've ever had, because like there's so much terrain. Like I can set up my archers up here. Okay, I've had to pay for everyone again. Let's shoot maybe these guys. And then let's take out their archers. Take out those guys. There's not a whole lot left of these guys, to be honest. Oh wow, they're absolutely slaughtering these guys, so let's see if we can get these guys. Nope, they're absolutely glitched out. That's okay. Let's charge everyone over here. Here we go. Oh, they don't stand a chance. I love that. Let's watch their archers fire. Into the trees. I don't know what they think they're aiming at, but let's just attack up the hill here. That should be a victory. I think that's everyone. That's crazy. Movement blocked. There's a lot of that going on. See if we could take these guys out. Oh man, what a battle. Started with 19 units. I think they had like probably 15 of their own, but that is ultimate victory. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, what a movie. Like, we've built some crazy stuff. Let's do a couple little cinematics for you guys to show the last little bit of our build here. This is easily one of the nicest towns I've built. It's very medieval, like in the mountains. I just picture like Swiss Alps. Got your castle here. Looks absolutely majestic. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want more videos like this, let's get this one to 800 likes to unlock the next one. And without further ado, just enjoy your night. I don't know. Bye-bye.